Hey, better late than never. Welcome to Monday Night Heroes, where we are playing slasher flick. We're running a little late, had to juggle some players, but we are here. We are ready to die. Billy, this is your show.
I can't do that for the whole thing. Let's see. What was it? At the end of last episode, you were all, well, minus two of you, two have been, no, three of you are dead. Three of you are dead. Let's see. One's in the bathroom with a hole burned through his chest.
Mm-hmm.
The other's laying naked halfway on the bed with a hole through his chest.
Oh. And
we don't know. Well, our dear magician is laying at the bottom of the stairs, and his eyes are missing. He's your electrocution, or is he? And you all just had a encounter with our dear killer as he was crawling out of your monitors.
That's right. Luckily, James Hazy Tanner was able to turn those off. The quick thinking.
And they are off, and you guys are in the foyer, and with a naked MILF. Because, she had no clothes.
I thought she had a jacket.
I don't know if anybody gave her any clothing afterwards. There was an argument about whether or not he gave her the suit coat.
Wow. I think it was agreed to give the suit coat, but he... I
think I demanded he do it. Yeah. I don't know if he did it.
You demanded, therefore I did.
So I'm naked?
Yeah, you're naked under that coat.
Yep.
You had the good fortune of having sex in this story.
Yep.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. We gotta go. We gotta go with the soap opera thing now. We gotta go.
I'm trying my best to cover myself.
The part of Molly Gallagher will be played tonight by Nick Nicario.
Yeah.
Special guest star.
The understudy.
Actually, no. In the soap opera, they wouldn't actually announce. They just hope you wouldn't notice.
Nope. I've heard it announced several times on soap operas.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
There's a voiceover. The part of James Buchanan will be played by some actor you've never heard of, and you never see them again after that episode.
Let me find the spare character sheet so I can send it to Nick as well. I forgot to do that. This is all last minute, folks, in case you can't tell.
Yep.
Hazy, what the fuck was that?
Dude, I do not know. I do not want to know. All I know... What?
John point.
Can somebody give me their pants, please? This jacket isn't enough.
Hey, Miss Mills, what you got to remember is you don't need that, Miss Mills, because you're the talent. And the talent don't need pants to see what the talent needs. Talent.
Get away from me, you creep, and I push him away.
Gordon will pill for the magician's cape and offer it to
his unique, because Wes spent points on this just to have this happen before. This cape is still pristine.
Yes.
Yes.
He gave up those 3 genre points he needs right now to have that happen.
Pristine cape for I forget what the character's name is.
Damian Knight.
Not Damian Knight. Who gives a fuck about Damian Knight?
The corpse on the floor, you could swear his face looks a little disappointed.
Damian's dead.
Swallow your soul. Dead by dawn.
No, to give the cape to the MILF, who I can't remember her name. Kelly, thank you. Give it to Kelly. She can use it as a sarong.
I grab as I grab it, I like caress his hand on purpose as I grab it.
Lady, I'm not into chicks.
Oh, you're not old enough to know that, and I wrap it around myself.
How what?
You get a carryover of Molly points, so you get a genre point for that. You're not old enough to know that.
I was on the Tom Green show. That tells you how old I was.
Oh, Jesus, you invoked Tom Green. Oh, I got to give you a point for that. Also, I will be right back.
Isn't he the dude with the iguana and the fire pants?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of another douchebag.
You know what we need right now, ladies and gentlemen? You know what we need right now? We need.
I know exactly what we need right now, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, give me some of that too. Give me some of that too. But
Here
yeah,
you go.
I got the good stuff here.
I mean, apparently this stuff is really good because shit's coming out of the screen.
Yeah. Take some of this too. Take some of this. And that's what it does. Just take it.
Okay. How do I take this?
It's a pill. You just put it in your mouth, and down it goes.
Oh,
And down you go.
Don't be taking strange pills, man. That's how John Belushi died.
Yeah, but-
Hey, John
You know
Belushi did not die by my hand. I swear to that.
You know something though? Once you take the strange pill, it's not a strange pill anymore. It's friend.
Great shit is coming out of monitors. There's dead bodies, and you are on the magical mystery tour.
Hey, look at it this way, folks. It can't get any worse than this.
Genre Point West.
You know what? Fuck y'all. I'll be right back.
Genre Point Rodney.
And Gordon stomps off into, I guess, the dining room.
Okay, so Gordon stomped off into the dining room. I'll say the dining room's not that far from where you guys are. So what are the rest of you doing? Gordon has gone off to calm himself.
Apparently, I've taken some sort of strange pill.
Yeah.
Is it a chill pill?
Oh, it's chill, all right. It's the chillest.
It's a vague
It's a vague pill.
pill.
So just so I can assess what I should have happen to him, what did you give him?
It's a
Mr. I don't actually know drugs.
It's a little bit of ecstasy and call it that.
It's
a little bit of
Advil.
It's a little bit of ecstasy.
It's a little bit of ecstasy.
Yes.
It's an X-Lax.
Oh, so it's just speed? You just gave me like
just the one of the ingredients.
So he gave you speed. Okay, so you're about to be really touchy-feely and slightly paranoid now.
my spine hurts.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
God, is it hot in here? Or is it just you? Aren't the rest of these guys hot? Like you feel, man, it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
I feel like dancing.
Why are you rubbing your nipples?
Yeah, we should have some music in here.
That's right. Throw on everything but the girl. And I miss you.
Like the summer mystery.
It's Mills. You might want to reach in the breast pocket there. And past your breast, of course.
What?
Terrible. It's terrible. He's talking to you, Nick.
Yes.
You're Mills.
What did you
referring
say
to.
again? I'm sorry.
He's trying to
Told you
get
to
you
reach-
high.
Or fill yourself up. I'm not sure which right now.
I'm too old to be taking those.
That's
You're
why.
not a grandma.
Yes.
No, but I'm not a young lady anymore like you gentlemen. I'm not a young
Okay, let
person.
me help you out here, just so you know a little bit more about the character. She came here explicitly to get in some people's pants.
I don't want to get into Wesley's pants though. I don't want to reward him.
Fair enough. I'm not
Hey.
I'm not gonna judge you for that. I'm just letting you know that's the character that you're dealing with. That she came here to get people's pants.
Yeah.
Which pants is up to you.
I promise
Wesley's current character is being played by James Alexander. So that,
Just say the one upstairs that's got a hole in his chest and is naked on the bed. He got what he came for.
Yep.
She didn't, but he did.
brah.
the magician missed out on his magic trick.
I also feel like somebody. How old is she? Is she in her 30s or 40s?
It should be on the sheet.
Too-
Molly was detailed.
I'll have the secondaries.
I sent you in the chat, man. In the chat. In your chat. It should be in your chat. You closed Facebook, didn't you?
I know.
Yeah, she's 40.
Yeah, she's too old to be doing drugs.
What?
What? Wait. You do understand how
this is a
MILFs
40-year-old.
right?
This is a 40-year-old mom. I don't
You're
think
a
she's gonna be
40-year-old groupie.
Okay.
Yeah. She was chugging it. She was chugging it down earlier.
I know 40-year-old moms. They're not gonna. All right.
This
You
one
know,
does.
40-year-old normal mom.
This one does. Okay.
You don't know 40-year-old
You don't
Molly
know-
Gallagher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, again, she had sex last episode. Let's put it that way. You're on borrowed time.
with a college kid.
Yes, who didn't make it?
Nope.
The magician was a college kid.
No,
but the
was.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, she gets around. Well,
Around, get around.
I'm a little hot. I'm gonna try and open a window.
All right, well, you're looking around in your more inebriated state, because I bet that's an interesting combination, weed and sex.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much been high this entire time.
Yeah, it's just that now you've introduced a different level of high. That is also probably why you are not freaking out, whereas everybody else is pretty damn shook. They just saw something try to crawl out of
Yeah,
your.
I'm
your
actually
monitor.
not quite convinced that it happened or not.
Well, you're going to open a window, but I mean, you could take a closer look at those monitors if you want.
I could do that.
But you're high, so you probably won't. So you go looking for a window to open, because you look around the foyer and there is no windows that you can light up. It's just, full-length windows, but they're definitely not openable.
I think I saw some windows on the second floor.
Well, you did see some windows. I mean, the hotel rooms have windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there and try and open up a window. Are we?
Okay.
Are we completely in the dark? Or
Well, I mean, you have your flashlights and shit.
All right.
And cameras that they have lights on them if you want them.
refresh my memory. Is the power out or
You turned it off.
Okay.
It's not out.
all right?
Or is it out? Actually, I've got to remember if it's out.
No, the power's not out. He just shut down the entire bank.
Yeah, you guys just shut it down, because I mean the cameras and shit are still running.
Okay, all right.
You're not on the generator yet. I mean the hotel
Yeah.
itself is on a generator, but it's like that
haven't-
like it's like hospital generators. Like the shit is meant to run.
Right. We haven't.
It's not
reached
gonna
that
go
point
out
yet.
as far as you know.
We're still on city power though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, you're on the hotel's power anyway. It's a self-sufficient thing. You guys aren't exactly near people right now.
Hopefully the window lasts.
Man, I hope the power didn't knock that window out. I hate to not be able to open it.
Damn electric windows.
Power windows.
I'm gonna go and try and find a window that I can sit
I'd
by.
give you points, but I helped with that. Okay, so you're going to find a window. All right, we have one person in the ballroom, the dining room area. You went to the dining room, did you?
I went into the dining room,
Well, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a
and
big
the professor charged upstairs at the end of last episode.
Oh, he did. Where did the professor go when he went upstairs?
He went to the room where they saw the entity.
And Kay, the MILF, is doing what?
Taking a dump.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's no combat yet. Damn,
I
I just
know.
started.
I mean,
Well, I'll just say that the MILF and our dear agent here are just hanging out in the foyer next to the stuff.
Oh, that's horrible.
Next to your
Poor woman.
yep.
I know, right?
Blades
With
Blades
a
got
smoking body that smells lightly of bacon.
Right, and the MILF is sitting here. She's got she's trying to pull the jacket tighter over herself and stay at arm's length away from the agent at all times.
I imagine him as being like pretty sweaty at all times.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He
always wiping that brow.
Yep. So of course he's got to get ready to towel off.
It's the middle of fucking winter in Alaska, and he's still sweating. No, that's not where you are. I'm just using that as an analogy. Okay, so let's deal with our our actual ghost hunter who has gone upstairs by himself to the room where everybody was. The dead bodies.
Investigator's log. I've made my way up to the room where the entity was seen. I have separated myself from the amateurs in the efforts to document this stage 4 phenomenon.
Bro, you forgot to add Stardate. No, I'm joking. You don't hear that. But before you actually make it to the room, you see that there is a pretty good burn mark in the rug next to the stairs where you're guessing whatever happened to the magician happened.
I suppose whatever happened to the magician happened right here. I will try to take an EMF reading.
All right, so you roll your EMF. Roll me. Let's see. Roll me brains to see if you fuck this up.
Brains to see if I fuck this up. Okay. All right.
This is your secondary, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Apparently, did you raise his brains?
I did. He's got a D8.
He's got D8 brains. And it is 4D8, correct?
Unless you actually you have knowledgeable that you can use for this. So that would be 5.
All right. Well, yes, I'm in the middle of an investigation. Of course, I am knowledgeable about such things.
I hit the wrong button.
That's 4, 5.
Just so you know, Nick, the original character has told her understudy that she better not fuck her up.
I got toppers, pair of 8s.
Got toppers, yeah. You find your readings. You are getting some electrical, like it's definitely, you can tell that you don't know where this electricity is coming from. You don't know if it's wires, but it's definitely a high EMF reading right in this spot.
Intriguing. I've got a reading.
So it could be faulty wiring, and maybe that's what happened to him. He stepped in the wrong spot.
It could be faulty wiring, but I do not see any sources. I do not see any outlets right here in this area. There are no exposed wires
or anything.
No liquid.
Oh wait, no, you do. There's a nice pee stain.
Well, I assume that body mechanics and whatnot, that this was as a result of the electrocution.
Could be.
Involuntary loosening of the musculature of the bladder area, causing a slightly embarrassing but altogether normal discharge of urine.
And as you are backing yourself away from the urine that you almost kneeled in, you look at
Clearly,
the banister and you see a handprint, or at least what you think could possibly be a handprint. I mean, it was a handprint. It's burned into the banister.
Fascinating. I must get a sample of this wood. Pocket knife. Scrape, 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 scrape.
Yeah, I say you're professional enough. You'd be prepared to. Yeah, I'd say you have that without having to roll for it. I thought about making you roll for it. It's like you haven't panicked yet. You wouldn't have dropped it anywhere.
That's right. Plus, I have the positive quality of prepared.
Yeah, but that just means I would have made you roll for it. But I'll say you got that. So yeah, you get your samples and your baggies and everything.
It's fascinating.
That hand looks like it's rather large.
That's a rather large hand.
I mean, that couldn't be a hand. I mean, maybe he grabbed the banister while he was being electrocuted or something. Maybe that's what happened.
No, I do not believe that this hand is the same size as the magician's hand.
Oh. And you continue forth into the other room. You see a smashed door. No, wait, the door wasn't smashed. But you do see a discarded fake pigeon.
Oh. Well, this is nothing. A magician.
You get the feeling it was supposed to be a dove, but it's clearly a pigeon.
It's clearly a styrofoam ball with some craft feathers stuck into it.
In fact, one of the eyes is like slightly askew.
And they're googly eyes.
And
They're
you
little
found,
googly eyes.
they're sickly goo on eyes. And you find some fishing wire. It's all a hoax.
Clearly, this is a result of the magician's chicanery.
You knew they should have never hired that guy, but you walk on in the room. And, well, honestly, you probably need to roll a stability check just because, I mean, this seeing it on camera is one thing, but there's clearly a dead, naked man.
Okay. What is that? A spirit?
Yes.
All right. I've got a poor spirit, which is D10.
It is, and I would not allow you to use professional because this is a dead body.
Dead motherfucking body. All right. So that's 4D10. Pair of sevens.
All right, well, you're okay with it. In fact, you're pretty fascinated by what's happened to this body because you've never seen anything. You've seen documentaries and stuff, and I mean, you've studied anatomy books just because you're curious, and that's the kind of guy you are. You like to be thorough.
That's correct.
And you've seen a lot of old case files, photos for places you've investigated before.
I believe I might have to escalate this to a stage 5.
Stage. I will give you a point for that. This is a stage 5 anomaly. It is a murderous thing crawling around this hotel. This is clearly not a place we need to be anymore. I will investigate further.
I shall attempt communication.
Come at me, bro. Oh, wait, that's not you. Okay, so you gonna keep looking around the room, or you just gonna investigate this body? I mean, there's a camera on the floor that's kind of been tipped over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the camera alone. Get out the tape recorder, and this is Professor Quentin Abernathy. If there is a spirit in this room, show me a sign.
How long are you willing to stand there?
As long as it takes. I am a professional.
You hear a voice in your head. Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm kidding. I'd say you stand there probably about a minute because I mean you're feeling pretty awkward standing there. I mean you're used to doing this, but still you're standing in a room with a dead naked man.
Yes, well, he's
That
hardly a
is
man.
Little you know, the smell of his singed flesh drifting through the room. It's a little awkward.
What is that other smell? Is that spent passion?
Yes. All right, so what do you do after you do your EVP? Or are you just gonna keep asking questions?
I'll keep asking questions while examining the body, and then, as an aside, I will say I certainly feel sorry for that young lady. That could not have been satisfying at all.
Downstairs, Nick, you feel a chill. As if someone has mentioned you.
My ears are
With
burning.
pity. Exactly. All right, so what else are you doing in the room? You just gonna investigate this body, or are you gonna look around more?
I'll look around some more.
All right, well, you eventually make your way to the bathroom, and you see
A second dead body.
Yeah, you see Steiner. You didn't see the video, I don't think. Yeah, because it was really only Steve's character was looking at it of what happened to him.
Right. I didn't see that part of the video.
Yeah,
I
and
saw
Steiner's
the apparition and bolted immediately upstairs.
yeah, the light has gone out in the camera he was using off, like maybe it broke. But this camera's laying next to him, and he's got a very clear look of terror on his face.
I see. It's like a handheld camera?
Mm-hmm.
I will pick up the camera and back up the footage to see what I see.
A lot of static, and you hear him panicking and you hear a very heavy voice, but you can't quite make out what it's saying because every time the heavy voice comes up, it's extremely crackly.
Is this a digital camera or a tape camera?
I'll leave that up to you guys. What your equipment is you brought.
We can't afford anything digital.
So it's
Okay.
a tape camera.
All right, I will eject the tape with a micro cassette. I'm assuming since it's a handheld.
Yeah, probably.
And put the tape in my pocket for. I will take this to the AV lab at college and have them analyze it.
Before you put it down, you get a look at, like, you actually pay attention to the lenses on it. You see the lens next to the viewfinder, because all the, for one, it's an old camera according to you guys. There's a lot of singeing around the lens, like it actually looks like the glass is melting.
That is unusual.
So it's up to you what you do with the camera upon realizing that. And
Well,
of course,
this
there is another camera in the room as well. And
This is a mobile artifact that seems to have been affected by this spectral phenomenon. I will perhaps take it with me.
Okay. So you gonna do anything else in the room? Or
I guess I'll check out the other camera.
okay, well, you
Maybe.
go over. It doesn't look like it's too damaged. It just looks like a tripod got tipped over, but it didn't really hit too hard. You pick it up and you notice that the lens in the front is warped a bit too, like it was starting to melt. And the plastic around it is melted some.
Intriguing.
That's pretty much it in the room.
All right. Well, I'll take this downstairs with me.
And well, while
I'll
you're,
take both
let's say while you're
cameras.
in the process of doing that, let's see, Steve's character, our Hazy went to where are you going on the second floor, Hazy?
Are they in the room where the suicide happened?
That's on the third floor.
That's where I'm going.
Oh, so you went up there too.
Oh,
Well,
somebody?
hey-
Did somebody?
Yeah, that's
already
where
go?
Roddy is right now.
Oh no, that's what I was asking. Is that where he is?
Yeah, that's where he is.
Okay, no. I'm going to a different room then. I'm going-
Okay, well, you know that there's 222 where the hole in the roof is.
Oh yeah, well there you go, because that's fresh air.
No, not exactly. It just leads up to the floor above it. But I mean, you're high. Yes, at least a fresh air.
Oh.
Man, I just can't stop rubbing my nipples. That's what you're thinking right now.
Maybe I can get a splinter from that hole.
You're chewing your lip because you didn't think to put anything in your mouth yet.
Can I follow him?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
Which means that two people are alone on the first floor. All right, so I'll say you two, you managed to catch him before he gets there because he's probably not going super fast to get there. He's
Oh
just
no,
kind of
I'm
wandering.
kind of like
He's meandering. He's just kind of like
using the walls
dude.
for balance.
I say, let me help you up the stairs.
Oh, thanks.
And I put his arm around my waist, or around my hip.
Wow, do you do Pilates?
Yoga.
Zumba.
yoga.
No, yoga.
Yeah, she does kind of strike me as a Zumba kind of woman.
I got yoga down here. But probably does Zumba too.
No, if it's on the sheet, it's yoga. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Molly's gonna murder us all if you fuck up her character too much. She's already threatened.
Well, I fucked her up already.
Swear to God, if Nick fucks up my character, no, I'm kidding. She didn't say that, but
She said
I
that
could
the character
feel it.
has to go out with a bang, literally.
well, she's halfway there.
Well, you're rolling, and I'm sure she put your hand right up against some skin.
Well, yeah, that's what that's what I was doing.
Well, she's naked underneath a cape, so yeah.
So
Slide it
walk
right
up
on
the
in
stair.
there.
I walk him up into that room. I say, "Here, this room is probably cooler." No, you're very hot.
Yeah, it is a little warm.
God, that was terrible.
Genre point for Nick.
I have to give it. It was so bad. God, that was bad.
It was.
Oh my God, that was so bad. That was almost West bad.
I said that like Hank Hill.
I don't know what that guy gave me, but I gotta get something in my mouth.
I said just wait a little while longer, and then I get up into that room.
She has learned nothing.
I say you should take your shirt off. It's probably too warm because you're wearing too many clothes.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, it's totally hot. I thought there was a window in this room. Apparently not.
No, there's a window. I mean, it's got the curtains drawn over it.
Yeah, hold on.
There's a window.
Hold on.
No window. Or go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and open the window. Pull back the curtains and open the window.
And you see your reflection.
Oh man. Shit, I look like hell.
Yeah, the window's filthy, but you can tell it's dirty from the outside more than the inside.
I'm gonna open it.
It's give it a brawn. Give me a brawn.
Oh, I'm normal.
Got to bring up your character sheet as well. Damn,
2
man.
3s.
You got 2 3s. Yeah, you give it a good tug with that shit. Like maybe they nailed it shut. You can't see well enough in the dark to be able to tell, but it's not budging.
This shit sucks. You got a brick?
Yeah, it's in the wall. You're not using. Nobody gets a jump point for that. It's so hard for me to not do this. The jokes are there, and none of you take advantage of them. And well, he's struggling with the window. What are you doing, Nick?
I'm gonna take my clothes off.
So you mean you just kind of throw the cape behind you?
Slowly, yeah.
But here we go. Here's the shot, though. It's from outside. It's exterior shot, shooting in through the window. Hazy's trying to like force the window open, not paying any attention, and then it's just like she pulls the string on the cape.
And I'm walking slowly towards him as I do this.
And as you're doing that, there is a camera in the room with you. And you're so preoccupied with what you're doing, you don't hear the slight hiss of static coming from it. And as you take more steps towards him, there's a faint blue glow behind you. But one of you is too high to care. And the other of you, well, the other's got other things on her mind because, damn it, that young man upstairs did not give her what she came for.
Gotta go to the expert.
So,
What's her last name?
Mills.
Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nels?
Mills. Like Haley Mills. Mills.
All right.
General Mills.
A paper mill.
Mills the MILF.
Yes.
Mills. I feel like I'm hosting a kids show. Jesus, I need to stop that.
I don't think the word MILF is used on a kid show.
Well, not on any kid shows. Parodies, probably.
On my network, it would
They
be.
pinch your nuts. I've watched the Chappelle Show.
Yo, gabba gabba.
Hey.
That's Yo Grabba Gabba.
I love you. Love me.
No. Before Wesley gets going and starts losing more points than he has to lose. Because I will dock them for that song. Just because it's stuck in my head. And we don't want that.
Oh, no.
Okay, so back in the scene. As I said, you can't hear exactly what's happening just because you're focused.
Right.
There's a blue light that's starting to pick up in the room. And Steve, Roll me your brains. No, actually, you don't have to roll me your brains. I'm giving you this because again, you're high, but you're not that high.
Okay.
You notice that there starts this
Pretty high.
slightly. You're pretty high, but I mean, you're always high. You get my point. Your function.
I've got like a base go.
Yeah,
Right.
Shaggy.
You went slightly over it with the pill, but I mean, you still are able to function. So, like I said, you don't notice it right away, but you do notice it's starting to get brighter.
Wow.
And since you're looking in the window trying to open it, you notice a blue glow building. It's not bright, but it's bright enough for you to see it in the reflection.
I pause for a second, put my hand in front of my face, and start waving it around, checking for trails.
Do you care that he's doing this thing?
No.
Does the MILF care? She doesn't. She doesn't
No.
care. Okay.
And then he goes,
She probably just assumes he's speaking.
is this me? Or is it getting blue in here?
Dabble dee dabble. I'm all right. All right, back into the scene.
Wait, actually,
You
as
let
he's
the
like
cloak-
waving his hand. Never mind, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You forgot something.
Waving his hand, I'm gonna grab it and then like lace it in with mine. Look at him.
Now, I'm gonna let you get that in, but before you get that in, this is what's happening behind you. The glow like fizzles brighter for a second, almost like a camera flash. But really, the only person that notices it is you because you're looking in the window already.
You being me?
Yeah, you, Steve.
Okay. All right.
Hazy notices the flash, but again, Hazy's high.
Right.
And right as she reaches for your hand, you hear a very staticky, gruff voice. Checkouts at 2 a.m. and she Mills feels. Actually, should I let no? Because Mills fucked the rules. I can't let Mills get away. She's had sex.
Wait, before she grabs my hand, and I say,
Actually, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. I'm gonna change the scene a little bit.
Mrs. Mills, I dated your daughter.
And she looks you dead in the face and goes, "But I only have sons." And as she says that,
That's a good point.
Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me?
That was my niece.
as she says that, you actually turn to look at her, Hazy, and what you see what looks like a pretty hefty, like 7 foot tall man made out of electricity.
I swear I wasn't gonna touch her.
No, you don't even get to react. You need to roll a spirit roll
Oh.
to see if you freak out first.
Oh,
Because
spirit.
what's happening in front of you is you see his hand close over her skull. And she doesn't quite scream because it doesn't quite hurt yet. And then you feel the electricity starting to go through her hand and arc towards yours.
Ah. All right. I failed that so hard that I even got a 1 in there.
You pissed yourself. And you don't let go.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
So I'm currently freaking out.
Oh yeah, you're freaking out. You're just kind of like, oh, you just like, oh my God, what am I looking at? You just have the wide-eyed, open mouth, gasping of, I can't react to this happening.
Right.
And since her death is so good, I have to let this happen. The opportunity's there. She tried twice, man. Twice to have sex here. She succeeded once and almost got you. I have to kill her.
It's okay. There's secondary characters you can control.
No, yeah, there are secondary characters. Then yeah, it was gonna happen. And she wanted to go out with a bang, and by God, she's about to.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect her to live.
Oh, she didn't expect to live either. I don't expect any of you to live, honestly. Like
Yeah.
I said, none of you have figured out how to fuck to deal with this yet. Okay, so like I said, the electricity's going through. You actually see her eyes starting to glow. That's how much electricity is going through her. And she's convulsing. And I'm gonna be kind and let you have this one. Roll. Let's see what do I need you to roll. I'm looking at stats right now. Roll finesse to see if you at least have enough natural instinct to jake your hand away from hers.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I do not.
And so you get that
Unless-
good old.
Unless I could spend 2 genre points to reroll any one die after I make a check for my stoner's luck.
Yeah, go for it, man. I'm trying. I didn't actually bring up your character sheet, so what are your talents and stuff too? Like what do you have?
Okay, so finesse is sneak thief.
Nah, it won't help you.
Like pocketing shit. But I do have the special ability of stoner's luck to spend 2 genre points and reroll any one die.
I'll let you use that. Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, hey mo. I guess it doesn't really matter which one it is. No, and I rerolled the 2.
No, at least it wasn't 1. 1 would have killed you. Because you started out with 2 survival points in this kill scene, and you were down to 1. But it's not looking good because you just got a nice hefty shock. And what happens is that electricity, instead of killing you, because what you could have happen is it arcs into you and you get attached to her and you're just fucked. But I'll say it doesn't catch you, it blows you away. So it blows you out the window. And the window's on a balcony, like it's a balcony little area.
So it blows me onto the balcony?
Yeah.
Private balcony for the room?
Yeah.
How
there are
far?
balconies. You can see other balconies. Like it's far enough to where you can get to them.
Okay, that was my.
I'm gonna give you a fighting chance here.
That was my next question: is can I make it to another balcony?
Well, first off, you got to roll another spirit to regain your composure enough to try to get away from the balcony.
All right.
That spirit check that's what puts you in a situation where you're stuck like that. I was being nice and giving you a chance to get your hand away. They didn't have to do that.
7, 4, 8, 9. Nope. No.
All right. Well, you are still stunned on the ground, kind of not really. You're not having the same reaction that Steiner was in the bathroom. You're not freaking out and like trying to run. Like you're just kind of stuck.
Right. I'm thinking that I'm probably a little gobstruck watching her fry.
Then you are, because you see this thing that is clearly a man but can't be a man, because you can just see like all the lines of electricity that's making him up and the static, because it looks like he's partially. This is definitely what you saw when you were looking on your screen.
Right. Okay.
You see him starting to lift her off the ground by her head as he starts to run his hand over her body.
Yeah, I might shriek a little at this point. Yeah,
especially once her eyes pop out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just yeah. So you spent 2 points for that. Now
oh yeah, let me mark that down.
There are other abilities that you can use in this situation that are universal for everybody.
Right.
For instance, you could also sacrifice someone like a certain somebody did to help you get out of the scene, or you could just face your fate and hope that you live.
I only have 1 genre point, huh?
No, you got more than.
Only 1 survival point.
Yeah, you are at 1 because I have not attacked you again yet.
Yeah, I have 10 genre points left.
Yeah, so what you want to throw at this?
All right. I'm out on the balcony and it is still inside.
Yeah,
right?
He's not even really paying attention to you yet.
Oh, I should have spent the 3 in. Do I have to make another freak out check before I do anything? Or
I'll
can
say
I?
I'll give you another freak out check if it's something that you feel like you need to have your awareness about you to do. Like if you were just gonna try to fucking run, I just give you a penalty for it.
Right.
But if you're gonna try to do something, yeah, you need to roll in the freak out check to see if you can get out of it.
Okay. So this is what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of actually trying to bum rush the camera.
You can give it a go.
And I will spend 3 points.
But you definitely got to make a freak out check to want to run at that thing because it's
Well,
directly behind him.
Right. Well, I'm going to spend 3 points for steal yourself.
Okay.
Which will automatically have me pass that freak out check. And then I'm going to try and run at that camera and disable it.
Okay, so do you have anything that would help you finesse at this point?
No, it's just sneak thief unless there's a.
What is sneak thief? What are you specifying?
I just that was for like pocketing items and crap like.
No, pocketing items.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be willing.
You know, stealing money out of purses, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to move around this guy too, so I will say that you're to mask what your intention is. Considering it's already distracted, I would say that you could use that to get a bonus stat.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so that's good. So those are D8s, right?
I believe so. Like I said, I ain't got your character sheet up right now. I forgot to open it, and I got to look for it.
Well, no, if it's good, it's D8, right? I've got it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 5s.
All right, you make it 2 5s. You manage to lunge at the camera, and I'll say you make it around. No, you'll go through his legs because he's lifted her up far enough to where his legs are spread.
Right.
And this is a big man. You can slide through his legs.
Okay.
And you tackle the camera.
All right.
And nothing happens.
Now, is the camera still on?
It's on the ground. You don't know how bad it's broken because I mean, it's just you're still like you heard a crash, but you don't know what broke.
Okay.
In it.
Can I use brains with Mr. Fix-It to make sure it's broke?
I will let you use brains to assess if it's still on, but in this situation, considering that you're in a panic situation, no, you won't have the time to actually go, I wonder if this thing's broken.
Okay.
You will go, oh shit, is the light on or not?
Okay, that's fine. Can I use the Mr. Fix-It?
No.
For the bonus card?
No.
All right.
You're not actually trying to fix it. You're just trying to go quickly. Is the light on?
No, I got 2 1s.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have a fucking clue
All
if that camera is broken or not.
I'm going for the door then.
All right, roll me another finesse because he's paid attention to you now, especially because you considering you just rolled 2 1s and spend that time trying to figure out if that camera was broke or not.
Right. Okay.
And he's right over you.
No, and with a 1.
Oh yeah, you're at 0.
Sayonara.
So what he does is he you hear the thud of our dear Milf's body hitting the ground, and you can smell that ozone scent, that weird way that hearing like static from a VHS on TV at late night makes your teeth feel. You feel that, and you can feel what feels like static electricity as the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand up as he's reaching for you. And you try to shuffle away, but your hand slips and you can't quite get your footing, and you feel him grab the back of your neck. And as the sizzling begins and you think that, oh my God, I'm about to get electrocuted, the thought gets cut off as he shoves your head down into the lens of the camera.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that's you're done.
Bye, Hazy.
So that's 2.
You lasted longer than I thought you would.
Yeah, he did. He's close to something too, but things happened. All right, so I'll say you got out a pathetic streak, but a shriek, but it sounded like it came from the outside. So people downstairs and our adventurer upstairs heard something. They just don't know what they heard.
What was that?
What was it?
And our professor runs toward the sound to see what's going on.
You don't know where it came from, honestly.
Well,
You can roll brains to kind of figure out, but like I said, it kind of sounded like it was coming from outside.
Like outside, or outside
Yeah, outside. Because when he shrieked, he was on the balcony.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll roll some brains. Three threes.
Yeah, I'd say if you hadn't made anything, it sounded distant. But you made 3 threes. It sounded distant, and you're pretty sure it wasn't inside.
I'm pretty sure that's not inside. And what about
So
the
it could've been
downstairs
anything.
folks?
I will say because of just winging the map of the thing, because that's what I do. The character that's in the dining room has a better shot of hearing what happened.
Lovecraft is in the dining room.
So
With his bottle of
Lovecraft
Jack.
is, and you went robots. So you might want to reconnect your Yeti, straighten it out. Yeti product placement. If you'd like to sponsor us, Blue Yeti, by all means.
Will that mean like free mics?
Hopefully. I don't know.
Nice.
That would be awesome.
I'll take that.
You can think of at least one person present that needs it.
Well,
So yeah, roll me your brains to see if you heard it well, and if you can tell where it is, depending on how well you roll.
Let's see. You got a pair of 7s.
Yeah, you heard that, and that definitely sounded like it was in here. Well, not in here. Sounded like it was from outside, but it sounded close.
Lovecraft unscrews his Jack Daniels bottle. Goes, well, I guess Mrs. Robinson's found another victim.
It's jumper point for Rob. I have none of you are actually concerned with getting out of here.
Too much Call of Cthulhu.
That's what it is. You guys just willing sacrifices at this point. And I'm not gonna knock it because that was satisfying. All right, so let's see. Quentin's still alive. Steiner's dead. Blaine's still alive.
Yep. See, Blaine is actually on his.
dead.
Blaine's just gonna whip out his cell phone and go, "Hello, hello, police, hello, hello. I got some problems here. Hello,
What's the number for 911?
yes, 911, 913."
Beep, beep, beep. We're sorry. The number you've tried to dial cannot be connected right now. You are out of service.
All right, I'm gonna try again. All right, hello, Tony. Hello.
I'm afraid we can't complete your call right now, for you are not in the service area.
Verizon.
So Nick should take over Abernathy.
Who was left? Abernathy? That's who left.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it looks like Gordon.
Abernathy or Gordon, whichever one he wants to.
Well,
Yeah, Gordon's
Gordon's
your main,
primary.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
You
the way you play him, you really get into your secondaries, right?
They're cannon fodder.
Secondaries.
Yeah, I'll play Abernathy. How do I show up?
You know, also, there is a way if you have 8 genre points to bring a character back if you can justify it.
I've been trying to rack them up.
Oh, you might want to let it go at this point, Wes. But only primary characters. So, yeah, the MILF and
The
our
wizard
stoner friend
and the stoner.
are candidates, but it's got to be good because you guys are pretty dead right now.
You can take over Abernathy, Nick, but you have to talk like this.
Oh wait, you're Abernathy?
Yes, that's
Yes.
his
I don't
secondary
want to take
character.
over. I don't want to take over this guy.
No, it's a secondary.
Yeah.
It's a secondary.
It's a pool.
Yeah,
So you can take
Secondaries
over
are
him.
up for everybody.
yeah.
So you guys can switch off Abernathy if you want to, because two of you have nobody right now.
There's no other secondary that's alive.
They're all dead.
No,
Blaine is the only secondary left. I think.
Blaine Dirksen is also a secondary.
Yes.
Yeah, because Wes's primary is dead, so he kind of has to claim it. But
I don't want to step on Rodney's toes.
you don't have to. I mean, he's talking to himself if you do that because he's
Right.
got a prime.
And while I could do that, and it'll probably be funny, go ahead and take over the character. Unless you want to take over Gordon Lovecraft.
I'll take over Abernathy.
Okay.
Preposterous.
I actually have this information in front of me.
You are our guest, sir. So it is only fair. And
So
I do hope
speak-
that her that the MILF's death satisfied you, Molly.
So I have to speak.
Oh,
I
get
put
it.
up this characters. Yes.
Exactly.
What do we have from the actress formerly known as the MILF?
She has gotten the message, but she hasn't responded to it.
Okay, I thought she said something.
Nope.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Because I know that Abernathy is rushing downstairs right now, I believe.
Drinking.
Smoking.
Wondering.
She came just in time to be part of the peanut gallery.
Yep.
Your death was glorious, madam.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey.
Did you do me justice?
He tried to have sex with Steve and died horribly. And Steve went with him.
Oh, she's bad.
She was a bad girl, and as in all horror movies, the bad girl must get the shaft. That was intentional.
Give yourself a genre point.
Stacy's
No, if
mom
only
is
they-
all dead and gone.
Stacy's mom has lost her eyeballs.
Oh, well, I'm trying to book a last-minute trip, so I'm just gonna listen in if that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. We are down to 3.
All right.
You can help us build genre points.
Yes, I will allow you to make witty one-liners if you want to, and dedicate them to
God.
somebody.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, what are you all doing?
Drinking.
So you're drinking. So you're just there. You're just in the ballroom, not giving a fuck, right?
Pretty much. I'm looking at the window and really thinking, do I want to waste the rest of this bottle on trying to throw it through the window, or
I mean, you're in the
if I
dining
wanna-
room. There are chairs.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick up a
You say
chair.
there'd be some folding chairs around because people are working, but they get tired of standing all the time too.
Right.
I'd say there's some metal folding chairs and shit around.
All right, I'll take a big pull off the bottle, set it on the table, grab a chair, and try to smash the window.
All right, give me a bronze roll.
All right,
Bronze, give me that bronze.
Brown.
Bronze.
LeBron.
LeBron.
That's a,
Hey, remember that awesome roll I got last week? Last
Mhm.
time? I got that same roll.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You hit that window and you feel the reverberation all the way up through your fucking body.
That's
Wang! Ah, my wrist! And you immediately drop the chair and you're just like, no.
Ah.
No.
Stumble back over to the
Like
table, grab the bottle, and
your
go
hands hurt. That's how bad that didn't go right.
take another big
That
pull
one
off the
man.
bottle and go,
You can barely hold the bottle. That's how bad your hands hurt right now.
fucking storm windows.
Actually, roll finesse to see if you drop the bottle because of the stun in your wrist.
But I've heard that chair hitting the window.
Oh yeah, you heard it.
All right.
Poppers.
Yeah, you didn't drop it. You handled it
Hell
like a
no.
boss.
All right.
You're grimacing, but you get that top off and you swig like a motherfucker.
That's right.
Wayne's gonna walk in the
Goddamn
dining
storm
room,
windows.
see the scene, and just golf clap.
Oh, fuck you.
Echoes. And at this point, you hear the boom, 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 boom of the boots of his shoes as Abernathy comes running down. That translates into, did you hear that?
Hear what?
The big bang upstairs, or I described.
This is scream.
It was a scream.
Well, it depends. Did you hear? Do you want to ask them because you heard the chair and like you heard whatever they just did? You don't know if it was them that did it. You heard a bang from down here, and you heard what might have been a faint scream.
Oh,
elsewhere.
right. I heard a scream upstairs.
Yeah, that was probably Stacy's mom.
My suit jacket. And then Blaine runs upstairs.
Wes gets his genre point. Where are you going upstairs? And what are the other two of you doing? You gonna let him go off by himself?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just beautiful. Picking you all off just together. Like no banding together to figure out how the fuck to get out. It's just everybody just
okay,
man.
Doc. Let's find a way to get out of here. What do you think?
I say we follow this man. Stick together as a group.
But up is not a way out.
That's a good point.
So that
Come back
guy,
down here.
No, don't call him back. That guy's a scuzz bucket. If there's something going on in here and these people are killing him, the agent fucking dies before the goddamn star. All right? We're finding a way out of here, Doc.
All right, well, where are you going to find a way out? Because you go to the door. Because I mean, I'll give you the door. It's just a freebie. You go to the front door. It's just as chained as when you guys got locked in.
Where's the fucking kitchen? There's got to be a back door.
Well, you were just in the dining room.
I know. Let's go back. We will wander around this entire first floor till we find either a window we can break or we're going to find us a door we can go out of. And then we're going to get in the car and we're going to drive the hell out of this hellhole. If we might even burn this fucker down. Because I'm drunk. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Roll me a finesse to see if you run into a table when you're trying to rant and go to the kitchen.
Okay. That I got a 1.
Yeah, so you turn to walk into the kitchen and you don't quite make it. You run straight into a table where you guys had some equipment sitting and all scattered on the floor. My balls! Ugh! My fucking balls!
Get up. Get up. I'm trying to pick him up.
Give me a minute. All right, let me take a knee.
We don't have time. Get up.
Well,
you're the one that wanted to go upstairs. Give me a second.
Well, while you having your existential crisis with your nuts, because you can't walk straight. Blaine, you are upstairs. Now, where are you going upstairs? What floor are you going to? What room are you going to? Where are you going?
Let's go to that hangar room. That looks like I have a good bed in it. It's in like a good milfy spot to look.
To the hanging room? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Did you say a good milfy spot?
What hanging room? There are 2 rooms that you guys have been in that you have actually been in, because I mean there are other places you could have gone. You guys just decided that these were the rooms you wanted to go to.
All right, let's check that bedroom first. So
you want to go to the suicide room, or you want to go to the hole in the roof room?
Which one's closer?
You're just coming from the first floor, so the one on the second floor would be the one that's closer. That's the hole in the roof room.
Let's go in that room first.
Okay, well, are you approaching cautiously or with purpose and camera in hand because you want to get some of this on film to sell? And no, you can't have a genre point for that.
No, camera, no. I'm just rushing to get my suit jacket.
Oh, so you're rushing? All right,
yes.
So yeah, you rush in and roll me a finesse check.
Okay, finesse. That's that thing. Oh, crap.
Finesse is like the dump stat for this.
No, it's you guys are doing shit where you need finesse. Like, can you quickly move out of the way? That is what finesse is.
Double sevens.
Yeah, so you don't trip over the dead body in the middle of the floor. Now give me a spirit check for your freak out.
Spirit.
Because there is a very heavy aroma of cooked meat in this room. And a young man on the floor with a camera protruding from what used to be his face that you kicked over. So you promptly throw up on your coat that's on the floor.
Ah, that cost me more than you're worth. I point to his corpse as I say this.
I don't know. You roll double ones, man.
Yeah.
You don't. You just. And I will say he's doing that loud enough for you downstairs to hear him.
What the fuck?
It
Shut up!
Very clearly his voice. And it does not sound like he's having fun, as you definitely, especially being the alcoholic you are, know the sound of a man throwing up.
Yeah, he's throwing up. I mean, he probably walked in on fucking Hazy and Mrs. Robinson getting it on or something. Come on, Egon, let's get out of here.
I'm the one that's been trying to get you up for the past 5 minutes. Let's go.
Shut up, Stance.
Okay, all right. Let me flip a coin here. See which one of you I want to follow for now. That is tail. So we will stick with the two downs. No, we'll stick with Wes. Wes hasn't had much fun right now.
No.
So roll me another freak out check just to see how much longer you go on screaming like the little bit you are. I'm the director. I can say that.
Yeah.
Double eights. I am back, baby.
Yeah, you spend like probably a good 30 seconds just like in a state of pure panic, and then you realize, what the fuck am I doing? This is clearly got to be some sort of prank that they're pulling on me.
There you go.
Like,
yeah, clearly.
I don't know where the fuck they got the money for this budget, but they owe me a new coat. You stand up and you straighten yourself out, and you look down and you see you have vomit out down the front of your shirt, and you're just like, well, shit.
Yep. Well, okay. How does the MILF look? Is she burnt all? Is she all crispy or whatnot?
Oh my god!
Really?
You're really gonna?
Hold on. I gotta know first before I do the thing.
I'm afraid to ask. It's like she's face down right now, man. You don't really see anything except her body naked in the darkness.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Now, what I'm gonna do is just pull off a coat and go. Ah, man. It could have been glorious, baby. Could have had the ride of your life. Instead, you've been ridden to death.
I will give you a charmer point for that. That said, depending on what you do next.
All right. Well, what do I got here? So there's a camera jammed into the dead cameraman's face.
Yeah, his head's at a really weird angle now, just because of how heavy the camera is. It's in his head. The camera is in his head, and it's still got the tripod attached to it, so it's really awkward looking at him.
Is the camera still on?
You gonna look to see?
I'm gonna look to see the camera still on.
Roll me a brains check because it's in his fucking face. How can you tell?
Is it still on?
Ooh, double tens, toppers.
Yeah, it was on all right. You see the faint, like as you probe around the entry wound to his skull, you can see that faint outline of the light through his skin and blood and hair that the camera is still on. The screen's fucked, but the camera's still on.
Oh, we're gonna reach over and try and put the off switch in that thing.
What do I need to make you roll to do that? Roll finesse to see how badly you fuck this up. If you fuck up.
Yeah, the off
Double
switch
threes.
could be jammed.
Double threes.
You got double threes where you can't quite reach the off switch where it is in his head. But you could pull it out.
You could just turn his head.
You do have a feeling that if you turned his head the right way, it might turn it off. But then again, the switch could be jammed. You don't know shit about. Roll me brains to see if you know anything about cameras to know any of that. It's like you rolled a 3, You see the switch, but you can't quite get it.
Wait, that was the wrong dice. Let's see. Let me try that one. Let's see. I have better range than that. Double eights, toppers.
Yeah, you got to pull this out of his head to get it turned off.
Okay. Is the window still open?
It's
a door and it was smashed.
You look over at the window, and you see a piece of glass fall and shatter on the ground because he went through it.
I'm gonna shove his body out the window. Call it a day. There, that turned it off.
Hey, I'm a little curious as to why you're so insistent on turning this camera off.
That's where the ghost comes from.
You don't know that.
I saw it come on a TV screen. I'm guessing.
Okay, I'll allow it with that justification. No metagaming at my table.
This ain't metagaming. This is guessing. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you don't. Because you didn't even see the film that he saw that showed the thing come out of the camera. You just saw like the hand come out of the TV. The only person that saw the camera shit was actually the man that has the camera sticking out of his face right now.
Yep. And I assume it's a bad shit.
Well, you're going to have to roll brawn to get him out that window.
Oh,
and also, you're going to have to roll spirit to have the willpower to do this because you're moving a dead man.
Okay, well, let's start with spirit first. See if I even have the spirit for this.
I need a genre point so I can come back in the middle of all this.
You've got more than enough genre points to do something. You just got to think of a good way to
dang
do
it. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you go to pick him up and his head tilts and some blood spills out on your shoe.
All right, I was gonna kick him like, God dang it, those are brand new Armani's, and then I'm leaving with my shoes.
Here's the question: How bad is the MILF right now? The corpse.
Pretty singed. Let's say her eyes are missing like the guy was downstairs. Just like the electricity just popped her eyes.
But like still
maybe
kind of whole.
Yeah, pretty intact.
Could I come back?
If you could come up with a good enough reason, I don't know if I want to let you steal somebody else's character.
Well, I'd still be hazy, but I'd be in her body because it would arc. The electricity would arc over as he's dragging me out and transfer my spirit into her body.
She lives.
I'll let you converse with Molly for a few seconds to figure out how you guys are gonna do this, because if I allow this, you're gonna have a hitchhiker with you.
You have to talk simultaneously.
This is gonna be for my amusement purely, because I shouldn't allow it.
I'm totally down with that.
Heck yeah. Let's get her back in business. She can help you find the back door.
If you guys knew what I knew, you'd be so mad about what's happening right now. Okay. All right. So this is entertaining enough for me to allow it. So we're docking you the 10 genre points. So I will recalculate all of that. Let's see. Go. So you are at 3 genre points now, Steve.
All right.
And we'll say you're reset, Molly, because you guys can help each other now. So you, as a total, you have 3 genre points together.
All right.
Excellent.
As I come to, and
I'm gonna set the stage for you to have this happen.
Right.
So like, our skis factor here is a little upset that his let's say his $500 shoes are completely ruined now.
So this was like a purely spiritual encounter with Hazy then, huh? Like Nick did
No,
a
it's
good
a something.
job.
It's a something. It is now. It is definitely spiritual now. You have literally become one.
it's like the man with 2 brains.
It's the man with 2 heads. Where they had the really
No, I'm thinking
bad sci-fi movie.
Steve Martin.
The Steve Martin movie.
Yeah. Where he controlled one.
No, there's another one. There's another one. No, there's another one that is called The Man with 2 Heads, where this racist gets his head grabbed onto a black
I've seen
guy.
that movie.
Yep.
All right, I need to focus again. All right, so you're starting to walk out, and as you curse a bit and look up, Wes,
Yep.
you take a step forward, and the fucking rabbit just pops out of nowhere.
What? God dang you!
And you go tripping over Hazy's dead corpse
You
onto the
Damien.
floor, sprawled. Because you were not expecting that. In fact, you forgot that thing was even a thing. And as you're trying to regain your composure, you start to hear something move in the room. So what do you do?
Okay. Well, I'm
You gonna quickly get up and run, or are you gonna try to ease your way out? Because you don't know what it is. You could have knocked something over.
Yeah, I'm just getting out of here now.
All right, so you're gonna try to run.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will allow the two heads here to decide what they want to do to you.
So I wake up in her body, right?
Yeah, you wake up. You don't really comprehend what happened because you were really fucking high.
You
So
died
you
high.
open-
You're perpetually high now.
No, I'm not
So when you
high
visit-
right now.
Comes back to you.
Yeah.
You are stone sober
Do I
and
really-
have a very weird sense that you don't really know where you are. You just remember everything going black.
And, you feel
And what
kinda
you
soft-
remember, Molly, is you remember I was gonna get me a piece of that tech guy. And now I'm on the floor.
Did I actually get a piece of that tech guy?
No.
Oh.
You came close, but you didn't quite get it. He was on X at the time. You came real close.
Oh my god.
It was really badass.
I'm gonna have to listen to that later. Didn't you say that my eyes were popped out?
Oh, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
As I said, this is completely absurd, so I'm having fun with this now. Because considering how you both died, I shouldn't let it happen like this, but fuck it.
All right. I'm just gonna.
I mean, he
wait.
got a camera through the face. Like, it's kind of hard to come back from that.
It's true.
So,
Yeah.
take a D6 and both of you roll, and whoever's
Oh.
higher is the one that's actually in control of the body right now.
I got a 2.
Hold on. I gotta find a die. You can roll for me, Steve.
You got a 3.
Low rolls, baby. All right, so the 3, Molly is in control, and you were laying on the ground, and
I'm
I'll
gonna
say
try-
you actually don't feel anything.
I'm gonna try and open my eyes.
You can see.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah, you can see.
I can see clearly.
Now that this rain is gone, yes.
Do I see? Wait, did he toss Hazy out the window?
No, he failed
He
miserably
failed.
at that and ruined his shoes.
Oh my god. Do I see Hazy?
So
Do I see myself?
I'll say you're laying on the
Once she
ground,
opens her
face
eyes?
up. Like I'll say you're laying on the ground, but you're just looking at the wall because you kind of fell and crumpled on the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna try and roll over and get up, or just look around.
Yeah, so you hear shuffling towards where the broken and the slight clatter of the broken glass, Wes.
What? Okay, I'm gonna turn around.
Now keep in mind you didn't check her, you just saw her laying on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, what do I see? So I see her moving around.
Yeah, you see a figure in the darkness moving around. It's still dark. So I will say you have a flashlight, but I will say when you tripped over his body, you dropped it.
Okay. I'll crawl with a flashlight and grab the flashlight.
You?
All right, so you shine it on her?
Yep.
Yeah, you get this nice bright light in your face.
Oh. What are you doing here?
She's got her hand over her face and she's butt ass naked again. Something you've gotten quite used to seeing.
Well, hello there, Miss Mills.
That is not hazy, Miss Mills. That is definitely not hazy.
How good to see you up and about. It's time. I think it's time. I think it's time to discuss a very lucrative opportunity I got in hand for you. Something the neighborhood of merchandising.
Jesus Christ, you're skeevy.
Yeah,
this must be the agent.
yes,
It is. It is the agent.
yes.
Wait, did you just say I have a very lucrative opportunity in my hand for you?
Yes.
He did not.
Oh, my
I regret
God.
this, but I must give him a point for that sheer 80s nonsense that he just muttered. This is not a porn, though, Wes. Remember that.
Hey, I didn't.
I cannot reward all of your skeezy comments. Okay, I can't.
This is not a porno line. This is I'm about to offer her a contract line.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wipe my brow again.
Yeah. Miss Mills, I'll tell you. You and I, we get together, we can make some magic happen.
Yeah, Miss
If
Mills,
I-
you did not know that a man can sweat like that.
If I am seeing this through her eyes, I am screaming silently inside.
You can scream. You can scream. You can scream right now.
Oh, I
If you want.
scream.
And it is your voice that is heard, and she has no idea where it's coming from, and it sounds like it's coming from everywhere to you, Molly.
Oh man. Can Hazy feel that Kelly is super horny right now?
I will say yes. I will say you can't actually feel the environment around you guys, considering what happened to you, but emotional states and stuff, you guys know how each other feel. Mostly because this amuses me.
Yeah.
Hazy's screaming. Oh man.
Yeah.
This is the most awkward. If you had, you can't feel it, but you're pretty sure this is an awkward boner moment, and you feel really disgusted by it, Steve.
I'm trying to figure out how to get over to my body so I can get something to cope.
Wes, you heard him scream too, and it's his voice.
And meanwhile, Kelly's like, "Shut up, dumbass! I'm trying to score."
Oh my
Hey,
God, Wes!
And you do impressions too. We'll have to talk about this in a little bit.
I will give you a genre point for wanting ignorance to the situation in hand.
Yes.
That a voice that you know, because you know his voice. He fucking works with you.
He's dead to me.
I'll give you one more point for that one. For the
I've shown you
timing.
some of my talents. Why don't you show me some of yours?
I will give you an opposed spirit with her.
All right.
Just
Okay.
Well,
take your spirit. I'm not gonna make you roll doubles. Actually, yeah, just roll spirit normally. So
You got it, Steve. I have no idea where this stuff is.
All right. Well, I rolled toppers,
all right, you got toppers, so roll hers.
and hers is 2 4s with a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in control now.
What's her spirit? My fault. I rolled the same that I had.
Let me, because I actually got your sheet here.
I rolled my shitty 10-sided die, and I have better.
I forgot to give you that information because this was unexpected.
It's okay.
Normal. Her spirit is normal.
All right. You got 2 1s.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not in control anymore. You forcefully take control over her body and you do what you want to do.
All right. First thing that's going to happen is I lurch over to my old body, go into the pocket, pull out my stash, and light up.
Yeah, so Wes, what you see happen is she's doing the flirt thing with you, and she hasn't really looked at you yet. Her hair is kind of in her face because she can see well, so she doesn't really realize it's in her face. She can't feel it. All of a sudden, in just a split-second movement, she is crawling a bit faster than a normal person can crawl towards the dead body that you are unceremoniously above. Because you haven't gotten up yet, because you never said you got up.
well, part of me did.
Jesus. I always feel like I should take a point for that one.
Does the body still have no eyes?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So, Wes, what you see is, I'm assuming that your character's like, oh shit, she's really into this.
Yeah.
So, as you're preparing yourself,
Yep.
the sudden movement, her hair swings out of her face, and you get actually a look at her face. Her eyes are funny, man. Like, they look like they're glowing. In fact, they don't look like eyes at all. It's just blue orbs there. Small blue orbs and gaping sockets.
Huh.
Huh.
Roll me a freak out check.
Especially after the smoke comes out of the eyes.
Oh yeah, she's still smoking. She's still smoking. So all of her orifices are still smoking. You just couldn't
Smoking
see it in the
hot.
dark.
I'm talking about the pot comes rolling out of the eye socket.
No, I'm not gonna give you that one because she was recently fried without the marijuana, and there is a rather large, sizzling handprint on her fucking head. That's where he grabbed her.
Wait, you said all of her orifices.
Oh yeah, so yeah, while she's talking, because the mouth is moving, yeah, the smoke is coming out. Yeah, even those orifices, everything smoking.
Icky smoke butt.
Nice.
Well,
You only got to see her from the back. Honestly, you didn't get a good look in where he was touching her was on the other side, and there's nice singe marks everywhere.
Yep. Well, I rolled double sixes, so my response is, well, I had no idea this was a smoking lounge.
I would give you a point for that stupidity. Begrudgingly give you a genre point for that. But what are you doing? Because this is clearly not a person anymore. Or are you still thinking this is just an elaborate prank?
Elaborate prank. We're going for it. This is
Okay.
turn down the dirt.
But Steve, you are in control. So what are you doing?
Hey, baby.
Oh my god.
And that is the voice you hear come out of her. It's not hers.
Hey, I know you love these impressions, baby, but you're kind of killing the vibe here. Just maybe just switch off back to that goodness there. Yeah.
I'm on the ground. We're on the ground. We're prone.
Yeah, I mean you're not prone. You're on your hands and knees because you just kind of scurried over to your body in a hurry.
All right.
Of course, like you don't.
Can I grab
him.
the camera from my head, yank it out, and smash it in?
No, you can't because you need to roll me a freak out check because like that's your fucking body. You didn't know you were dead.
That's fair enough. Well, I'm totally freaked out.
Yes, he starts screaming, and it's his scream. And I will say, how bad did you fail? Did you get ones or
no? It was just random.
Fail. All right, you're still in control right now because she rolled ones on her control for the body right then. So I'll say you're still in control right now. So yeah, you're freaking the fuck out again.
Yeah, I think I might just run.
So you just get up and run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're screaming your manly haze scream. Your manly stoner haze scream. No, you're not coughing. You're not coughing.
All right.
She takes care of herself.
You gotta sign
Yoga and Pilates.
Yeah, and she isn't breathing anymore either, so it doesn't matter.
And as she runs, Blaine yells, "Hey, you gotta sign the form that says you won't sue."
I'll give you another point for that one.
All right. Do I realize now that we're sharing this body?
No.
Okay.
You are still in your freak out. You have no fucking idea what's happening.
Okay. Well, I'm randomly.
Like, I'm here, but how am I there? I'm here, and then you look down and you see you have breasts, and one of them has a very large burnt print on it.
Well,
I'm gonna scream in my head, Hazy, you were supposed to pull out. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
That's the point. That's the point. You're gonna kill the keeper. Oh. So, yeah, unless you're actively trying to take control from him because he's freaking out, he's got pretty good control over what you're doing right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're running wherever he's going.
And right now we're randomly running in blind panic.
All right, so you're running in blind panic. Let's go downstairs for a second. What are you two up to?
Still looking for a way out.
Well, I'm gonna save you a little bit of trouble. Like every door has been chained. Because that was the whole deal, is that you guys can't get out.
What the fuck, man?
You knew that when you signed up.
No, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
And there are no like windows, right?
No, there are windows, but like
They're all like
stairs
stupid,
are,
like hurricane windows or some shit.
mind you, he rolled like what you rolled a 1 and something else, or did you roll
Yeah.
2 ones on that? You rolled bad. You rolled bad. But yeah, you're convinced that this shit's like shatterproof. Though in fairness, they are not windows that you think you'd fit through easily, just because downstairs it's just like decorative windows rather than functional windows. You know, like opening and closing windows.
It's a hardcore stained glass window.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck? What's goddamn?
Of course, there's no windows in the fucking kitchen. It's just locked door.
What's a decorative fucking window?
Some
What's the
hardcore
point of that
stained glass
shit?
windows.
What is the point? The truth is out here, Mulder, and look.
Roll me a spirit check, Rodney.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see how drunk you are.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
'Cause you've been hitting that bottle pretty hard.
I've been hitting that bottle pretty hard. Yeah, I'm drunk as fuck, man, because I got a 1.
Yeah, he takes
Everybody
it.
with me drunk as fuck.
He took a real big swig out of that, and he just fucking stumbles backwards, and the bottle falls to the floor.
Oh man.
It was empty, thankfully for you, or unthankfully for you, because that means you drained it.
Is there any more? It's a kitchen, right? There's got to be booze in here.
Yeah, this is like you see empty, like you see stuff like they're starting to put it together, because you remember this place is under renovation.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in the kitchen. It's just a whole bunch of cabinets, so you can look through them.
Oh look! It's a tin of expired beans. Where's the can opener?
Don't eat that.
You did not find a tin of expired beans.
That'll give you cancer.
You do find a rat in one.
Ah!
It screams at
Definitely
you
don't
back
eat
and then
that.
flips you off and walks away.
God
I'm walking here.
God damn Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Who you calling Mickey, bitch? I'll take you right now.
New York rats.
What was in that fucking Jack Daniels?
I don't know. I don't know what was in that Jack Daniels. You drank it. And I'm feeling goofy. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's what's in the kitchen. It's just a bunch of shelves and shit that they hadn't put together yet. Like you see doors and stuff laying around because it looks like they've been working, but they haven't gotten done in here.
Well, what do you recommend, Doc? How are we gonna get out of here? Because I'm all out of ideas.
Has Abernathy seen like the ghosts and whatnot?
Has
yes.
Abernathy seen the ghosts?
He saw the ghost on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, you all saw it like right at the end of last session.
right, but no, he
But
didn't.
it's up to him. It's up to you/him if he.
He hadn't actually seen the ghost,
He
but
he
he's
hasn't
very
come
excited.
face to face with it. He really wants to see it though.
That's right, because it's a stage 5 apparition.
He watched the videotape though.
I believe we must
Videotape.
fly.
Which videotape?
The one that
Oh yeah, but it's not. You can't really see it on that tape.
all right.
There's a whole lot of static and
I believe we
voices.
must find the source.
Abernathy also has that EVP that he was taking earlier.
Must find the source of the apparition and banish it from whence it came. Only then will the house let us go.
What? What are you on about?
Did you actually say it was a stage 5 apparition earlier?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He said it was a
It's a stage 5 apparition. We must find.
We must find.
We must find the source of its entry into this plane, and we must banish it from whence it came.
Who the fuck are you, Father Marin?
That was pretty insulting.
I don't know who that actually is.
You've never seen The Exorcist?
I don't remember the character names.
He's the priest.
was-
Father Marin is the
priest.
one that produces.
That was Max von Sydow's character, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's the one that does the exorcism.
Yeah, Lord knows what he's doing.
The power of Christ compels you.
I will beat the shit out of you.
The
Come
power
into
of
me.
burnt toast in the
Come
shape of
into
Christ.
me. Yeah, that's him. Come on.
Ming the Merciless.
Although you could play it up like I don't know who that is. It's up to you, man. Like, I just want to know what you guys are doing. I was letting you guys have character moments.
You don't know who that is? You call yourself a goddamn paranormal investigator. Never seen the fucking Exorcist before.
That movie is a travesty against our profession.
Steve, roll me a dice.
What kind of dice?
Our profession.
Give me a D6. Tell me if it's high or low.
I'm
It's-
speaking
it's
for
low.
myself and everyone else
All
in
right.
the
Well,
field.
you
when I say
have
this.
you have run further into the second floor. Like you might have even gone into another room. You just running.
Okay.
If you had rolled high, you would have gone downstairs.
All right.
So give me a freak out check, or Molly can decide she wants to
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
take over and possibly take you somewhere where other people are. If you want to.
Yes.
All
Isn't
right.
there a balcony upstairs, Doc? Maybe we can jump down.
What am I rolling? Spirit?
Maybe we should go check.
Yeah. It'd be a spirit.
I got a pair of 5s.
Steve, roll me your freak out check too. This is
Oh,
completely
no.
off the cuff.
3 1s.
Yeah, he's willingly gives you control. In fact, he's like, fucking take over. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm dead.
You drive.
How is this working? I'm still high. I'm so fucking high that I've just lost my perception of reality. That's what's happening right now. What the fuck was in that pill? That's what he's going on in his head.
This is what happens when you use
A
your-
mantra of what the fuck was in that pill? What the fuck was in that pill? It's just over and over again. Yeah, you probably have to tell him, shut up.
I guess I'm gonna wrap myself in a sheet. I'm like appalled that you didn't put my clothes back on.
Oh, you're just in the halls, like you just been
Yeah.
wandering hallways. You're just out in the naked.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap ourselves in a sheet and then go downstairs, I guess.
Yeah, I'll say you can find a drape or something to pull off something to put on.
Okay.
Although at this point, I don't know why you even care. Modesty has got you
the
nowhere.
M in MILF. For modesty.
Oh my god, my children would be so embarrassed if they saw me right now. That's what it's
Right?
I somehow think that is the least of their worries, man.
I have a PTA meeting tomorrow.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
We're going downstairs.
All right, so you're going back downstairs. All right, so I'll say that you two are coming out of the kitchen in disgust, and that rat's still flipping you off from behind.
All right.
The Exorcist is one of the masterpieces of modern American cinema. I still cannot believe that an old fucker such as yourself not only has not seen this film, but it automatically hates it.
I don't get out much, okay?
I can tell. What are you on, like web forums or something?
Am I on web forums?
Don't
Does
tell
he
me
know
you don't know
this?
about web forums. Do you know what a computer is? Or do you still use a typewriter?
I'm not on web forums.
Yeah, around this time you hear the sound of naked feet coming down the stairs.
All right.
Do I see them?
They're coming through the dining room. Like they hear you, but they haven't quite made it to the door to see you.
Okay.
Just interrupt. I'm gonna spend my 8 points and time it just as Molly's coming down the stairs for a double whammy. You crazy?
Oh my god, really?
Yes, I'm spending 8.
I thought I was so close to having this done and all this madness that I've allowed to have happen. Oh, what have I done?
More.
What have I done? Okay. All right. Well, actually, justify this to me. What do you?
All right.
What does it do?
All right. So what we're going with is there's all of a sudden there's
Now, I'm just gonna say this.
Yep.
Because of the situation and how they died and they electrocuted each other together.
Yep.
That's the only reason I'm letting that happen, and it amuses me. I'm not letting that happen twice.
Oh, I'm not going with that. We're going with something better.
All right,
This is more ridiculous. All right, so there's a trunk that nobody kind of noticed before, and just starts shaking and rattling as Kelly Cart's coming down the stairs.
All right, I will pause you there for just a second.
Yep.
Since you started this, and I'm gonna let you play it out.
Yep.
I've committed to this nonsense now. And you two hear this loud rattling of some boxes moving, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Who
Oh,
the fuck
You as well,
talking?
Nick. So you guys come hustling a bit more, sword balls and all, around the corner. You actually pause to not run into that table again, right? Because you almost did.
I point at the table. I'll get back to you.
And you come hauling ass around the corner in time to see a very naked woman in a very tattered curtain. You don't even care where she got it from because this is all right from.
Fuck!
Rodney screams instantly get down replace. I'm sorry. They please me.
And not only do I scream, I punch her. Because I'm drunk as shit, and she just scared the fuck out of me.
I'm gonna say since you're drunk, you're gonna run brawn with a penalty die.
Okay.
And if you
what
make
do I
it,
roll?
no, you don't roll anything because you don't see this coming.
Okay.
All right. With a
Because
penalty
you were
die.
definitely distracted by the shaking box sound you're hearing.
All right, here we go. I got nothing.
Yeah, so you go to sling and did you get any ones?
No ones.
Okay, so you didn't get any ones, so you don't fall on the ground. But yeah, you swing and it's that comedic cartoon spin out of the way. Because you're like, swing! And then you just kind of bounce to the side because you swung so hard.
Do I realize how drunk he is?
You can probably, well, if you could smell, you'd smell it. If you could smell, what you smell is barbecue.
I think we're gonna kick him in the ass as he spins around.
Well, I'm gonna give Wes a chance to react too, because he was in the middle of his thing.
Yep.
So we'll decide what happens after that, because let's say as he's getting ready to do what I have a feeling he's about to do.
All right. So we got
This
here.
happens.
Trunk starts rattling. Trunk starts rattling. Then all of a sudden, pop goes the weasel, and a magician collapses on the floor and starts breathing heavily. He just ta-da!
Famous shit. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. That was so fucking lame.
What
I'll allow it.
the fuck?
Actually, considering what just happened to you and how she already just scared you, I will say you need to roll a freak out check right now
Okay.
for the double whammy that just hit you. Of oh shit, I wasn't expecting her, and oh god, it just popped out and made loud noises.
All right, here we go. I got
double. I got triple threes and a 1.
Yeah, that 1 cancels it out. So you got nothing. In fact, you kind of fall over the fucking table that had the monitors on it. You take a couple of them with you. Actually, no, I will say this. You swung and he pops out and you just kind of fall into a heap on each other in the floor. That's better.
Sorry the show took so long, folks, but I forget it. Where's Ronaldo? I'm gonna kill him. Leave me in that trunk for 3 hours.
I would make you throw to see where he threw up on you, but I won't. It's just straight on your hands.
Seriously.
Okay, so
Is that
what
is
are you
that
doing,
chicken?
Ugh, I think so. Ugh.
Nick, you there?
Is that? Do I smell Jack Daniels?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing? In this
John
comedy
Daniels.
errors.
Got any left?
Point down at the puddle.
Ugh.
I'm watching this happen, I guess.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know what's going on, to be perfectly honest with you.
So,
I think that's how it was meant to happen.
Where Ronaldo go? I was on the truck hours ago. I was suffocated.
Are you fucking shitting me? You have a twin?
My assistant. Yeah, Ronaldo, my assistant. Yeah, he looks enough like me so that people get fooled.
Yeah, that body's still laying at the stairs, by the way. But you guys have another thing that you could possibly be dealing with. I mean, there is a naked woman standing right there that none of you have actually taken a look at yet.
Huh. Excuse me, miss. Can I offer me a cape? Hello?
No, she's got a
I
curtain
have a
on.
sheet.
All right.
I got
Then I
a
hold out my hand. Wipe off my hand. Go. Evening, miss.
Are you actually looking at her?
Yeah, I'm taking a look at her.
Are all of you actually looking at her?
No, I'm sick.
All right, so you're being sick, so you're not paying attention. All right, what is
That's right.
Abernathy doing?
I'm looking at her.
All right, so you were both looking at her, and you're in the part of the hotel that still had some lights, because I mean, you guys had lights up around this command center, so you could see what the fuck you were doing. And you get a really good look at what I described. You see scorch marks on her side, and her eyes are missing, but there's a faint like ghost fire in them, and she's smoking.
I scream, "Oh dear God!" And I'm going to start running in the opposite direction.
Oh, come on now. It's Abernathy. Abernathy would be like, oh, this is the
I
most
know.
fascinating find.
Well, that
All right,
depends,
then.
because
Fuck
I
off.
need freak out
You
checks
put
from
it
both
on
of
me.
you.
I don't know how to play this character.
I need freak out checks from both of you. So that's clear.
Jesus
I rolled-
Christ.
I rolled double fours.
So you don't spaz out and go running into the distance. It's just it's up to you how you're treating this. You could either be like, wow, that's some really good effects, or what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm gonna go with that. Hey there, that's some nice effects there. You know, I might have a show in Chicago we could work together on. Damien Knight, mission extraordinaire.
I remember who so I have all my memories, right?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, the
I'm
only
gonna
thing you don't
start.
remember is dying because it happened the way it happened. Like you didn't see it. It's just kind of,
Okay.
oh, I'm being electrocuted, and then you're gone.
I'm gonna like start screaming at Abernathy, the doctor. He's the doctor, right?
He's
Yes.
a doctor of some
He's-
sort.
A doctor. I'm gonna be, Abernathy, you have to help me. He's still inside me. I don't know what happened. I mean, we didn't use protection. I got my tubes tied after my third child. He's still in me. Get him out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna interrupt this and say I'm probably gonna murder all of you horribly. But
Miss,
Molly has won the game.
Miss, we just met. I haven't had a chance to do anything yet. There.
Yet.
I appreciate that he made this about him.
It's Damien Knight, the magician.
Hey, I don't know, Damien. Probably nobody else does either. Oh God, how do I break up this comedy error? What have I allowed to have happen? This is what I get for amusing myself with you people.
Isn't there a rack of cameras around?
There is, and in fact, when he bumped into that table and fell into the good musician here, it popped a couple monitors on. So there's a nice steady hum of that from the camera feeds.
Hazy screams silently inside of her.
No, I'll say, like, you might not be moving her. Like, if you want to talk, you talk. I'm not gonna have y'all fight for control over speech. It's just body.
All right,
So
well, then he
you're,
just
yeah,
screams.
Hazy's screaming. Yeah, you guys hear Hazy's voice.
What the hell? Hazy?
You're pretty sure it's coming from her.
My God, that's some
All
fantastic.
right, so you
exploit.
would look up at this point, Rodney. So I need you to roll a freak out check as you see what they see.
Double twos, double threes.
Yeah, you're not okay with this, but what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
That is some fantastic acting. My God.
And since I'm drunk, I'm gonna go over to her and I'm gonna stick my finger in her eye socket.
You get a very, very strong. Actually, first roll. Roll.
No, you washed up old twit. Turn off the monitors.
All right, to let this happen. Besides you saying that, because I will allow you to say that, he actually needs to roll a fucking finesse check to even see if he can do that. As drunk as he is, that's finesse at penalty.
No doubles, no ones.
All right, so yeah, you just kind of clumsily poke your finger into her face.
Like right up her nose.
Yeah, and it's pretty strong, like not strong enough to like push you down or anything, but it's just like, hey, where are you? And it's like somebody knocked over a whole bunch of shit on a shelf because they're fucking drunk. That's the kind of force he was using.
Seriously. What the? Why do you talk like Hazy?
I'll let you two.
Ask the doctor. Doctor, you gotta help.
Turn off the monitors now. Now.
You turn off the monitors, fucking Two-Face.
And I will say, as you're having this argument, who is standing the closest to the monitors? Because I know you knocked them on, but you're not.
We're all.
I'll say you're not. You're
together
not
now.
really right next to him just because of what happened. So
Maybe the doctor.
yeah, let's say Abernathy's probably standing closer to him because he's
Yeah.
probably backed the fuck up after seeing this. So you turn around and you look at the monitors. And one of them in particular catches your eyes. It's one of the bottom ones.
Okay.
And I'd say probably about two of them got knocked on just because it's just the way they're lined up. One of them's just straight static. And you can hear what you think is chanting coming from that static one. You can't really make out what it is. So I'm gonna say, you being the guy you are, you lean closer, and then the monitor next to it starts flipping through the camera feeds. And you see that blue man again. And it looks like he's walking through wherever the area, whatever picture it's on, it looks like he's walking through it and getting closer to the camera.
Okay.
So you're just gonna watch it or what?
I don't know.
I mean, you have seen this happen before.
Okay, I wasn't here when I saw that happen before.
I'm
so-
telling you what happened before is that Hazy shut off all the monitors.
Did he break them or he just shut them off?
No, he shut them off. He yanked the power.
That's just expensive.
Mm-hmm. Hazy was a good tech. He didn't break his shit, at least until his face went through it.
I'm gonna break it.
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, you're gonna break it? You're not gonna
I
just
think
yank the
they'll-
power?
No, I think the answer to this is actually like smashing it in.
So you smash that.
If that's my educated guess, or quote unquote.
Roll me brains to see if that's your educated guess, because I mean you have two options here. You do know a way that stopped it, and that was yanking the power. So you could try to do that again, or you could just break the screen. It's up to you.
Well, if it came back, then did it stop it? Did it actually
Well, he
stop
bumped
it?
into him. I would say this, that with your intelligence, he bumped into the monitors. You just figured he knocked it on.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just pull the plug then.
So you pull the plug.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. The camera starts flipping faster, and he's definitely getting closer to you.
Can we smash the monitors then?
Sure. You go to smash the monitor because it's only that one right now, and it clatters to the floor, which catches the rest of your attention.
Yeah.
And you're feeling pretty good about yourself, Doc. So roll me a brains roll.
You got 3 4s.
All right, you got 3 4s, no ones.
No, I got a 3 4s. 3 4s and a 6.
Okay, I'm just making sure you didn't get any ones. Ones cancel out pairs. All right, so you turn to go. It's like you're going. Well, that was something that needs to be documented. We need to keep time codes because maybe the tape will exist. I wonder, like you're just going through your doctor spiel because you're fucking fascinated. Like this isn't something that's particularly, it's scaring you, but in a I have finally fucking have proof kind of way. So you're going into business mode right now, and as you turn to tell them we need to we need to find a way to turn the power off, you hear another monitor behind you come on. And you turn and you see that guy is definitely closer than he was before, and it looks like it's just moving from monitor to monitor.
Okay.
And I'll say the rest of you have looked at what he's looking at too now when you see that. And since you've all seen like that particular part before, I won't make you roll for it.
Can I
So
try
you all, well, you have to get control again, Steve.
that's why I was asking. Can I try
Yeah,
and get
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you can take control right now. That's fine.
Oh, heck. I go to the basement. I run to the basement.
all right, so you're running to the basement.
Run to the basement.
All right, well, the anomaly has run to the basement.
Well, why are we going to the basement?
Fuse box.
Do I see the young lady running to the? Do I see Miss Mills running to the basement?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like you're all standing right next to each other. So yeah, you see
Invisible to you.
I'm not sure I'm looking right now. I will follow. I can't let her go off by herself.
Sure, you can. That's no wait. You think that's just a prank? You think it's just some sort of actor?
Good man.
A very good actor, but an
Yes.
actor.
Fantastic.
Far above this show's budget. Like God, man, you need to talk to your agent. They should be paying you more because they can hire somebody like that. You should have gotten a raise.
Exactly. They just 30% out of me. Why is my 30? Why is my percent so low?
Oh, speaking of, your other character is somewhere here. The agent is also around.
Yes. Blaine is busy looking out for Blaine because Blaine is gonna be concerned with Blaine.
No, well, Blaine's off by himself, huh? Still in that room.
Oh, he probably came downstairs by now. The girl didn't come back.
Yeah, Blaine tossed one off.
Yep.
And then he's straightening his soiled underwear and coming out to he's very confused.
He is drenched.
Yeah, so you see that naked woman running running towards the basement,
Ah,
and the
too
others
much
are, and you see that weird ass magician you hired is walking around again too. This is weird. You don't remember signing on for this shit.
God dang, magician's supposed to stay dead. How am I supposed to collect on his insurance?
That's just cold blooded, man.
It's Blaine Dirksen.
Hey, you brought your own damn character back just to say that.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
and
great. Why can't the monster take care of this guy?
well, I mean, you guys aren't paying attention to him. Like you're still like on the screen. Like only two of you have left, but all of you are watching the screen because this is you can see that this thing is like it's the image is moving from screen to screen. I'll say that you probably had like 6 monitors, maybe 8. One's broken, one's still static, and the image popped to another one. I'll say you break that one and it pops to another one. I guess what it's doing is moving. And it's not like he's getting further away. It's still coming closer. In fact, it looks like I'll say, depending on what you do, it'll look like he's coming out of it soon.
You know what? I'm gonna take 2 monitors and the monitor that he looks like he's gonna come out of, because this is just drunk logic, and face it toward another monitor.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
All right, while you do that, I'll say you push some Abernathy out of the way because Abernathy is probably the one that was fascinated and it's just breaking them one by one rather than all at once. Because like I said, like, reasonably, if he was anybody but him, I'd say he'd push the whole damn table over, but he's still fascinated by what's happening. I got to go with how you've been playing him till now.
Yeah.
Hey, you push him out the way and you do that.
Feedback loop, motherfucker.
Yeah, you say feedback loop, motherfucker. You see the meaty fingers of those hands come through that screen and just push it out the way. Like start pushing it. So give me a brawn check to see if you can still hold it.
Okay.
Penalty.
Okay.
Regretting that Jack Daniels now, ain't you?
No. Jack Daniels making it fun.
It is.
No matches, no ones.
Yeah, you just kind of limply as he pushes his way through, and this thing is shooting out, and it's shooting towards you.
Oh, fuck you!
You're standing right in front of it. So yeah, give me a.
Hi.
You know what? I'll say you're drunk enough to where you don't need a freak out check for that.
I'm Gordon.
You need to roll a finesse check to see if you get bull to the wall or if you get out of the way.
All right. What's your name?
Penalty check. I mean, with penalty die.
With finesse?
Yeah.
No match, no one.
Yeah, you get bull to the floor, so that's your first fail.
Come on, man.
So yeah, you hit the floor with a oof, like he knocks the wind out of you.
Oof.
And you definitely feel that numb feeling of getting shocked because you've been tased before.
Well, at least my balls aren't hurting anymore. Thump.
As he steps on them, yeah. Oh God, not again.
Oh God. What did I ever do to you?
All right, so what are the other, like, I know 2 are going for the basement. What is Abernathy doing? Because you were in a kill scene. Nicholas.
What am I doing? Because we're in a kill scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm freaking out and seeing somebody die.
Oh yeah, you should roll a freak out check because you haven't actually seen it full, like up close. You've only seen it like try to emerge.
So what's that? Spirit?
That's spirit. You get matches, you don't freak out. If you fail, you're at my mercy.
I got 3 3s and a 1, so
yeah, that one canceled that out. So yeah, you're just, oh my God, it's real. It really is real. Like, you never really fully believed this bullshit. You just told people you did, but oh my God, it's real. So yeah, you're in shock. So I'll let you decide what he does in shock. Does he try to run? Does he fall down, or does he just stand there agape?
He's gonna stand there agape.
Yeah. So you're just standing there. Oh shit! And it's probably about 10. I'd say probably about 5 feet from you because he pushed you out of the way.
Because I'm gonna assume
So,
that this
yeah.
is the only time that he's actually seen something like this.
Yeah. He's probably never seen anything before. He's seen a whole lot of grainy video, a whole lot of orb pictures, heard some possible EVPs, and he came here and he saw that almost get out of the TV, but he could justify it because it was only the fingers. Now it's right in front of him. So we have Gordon on the floor. And what is Gordon doing? Because it's Gordon's turn.
What, Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon's turn.
Gordon drags himself up to his feet.
Roll to see if you can do that.
Okay.
Roll. I say finesse because it's a dex thing.
Okay.
That's what finesse is dex.
All right. Penalty still?
Yeah. No, I'll say that him bull rushing you probably knocked a little drunk out of it.
Oh, okay.
Because you get in a fight situation, it usually wears off pretty quick.
I don't know. You haven't seen me drink, lady. Well, I got a 1, so I'm just kind of on the floor. That's 2 fails.
That is 2 fails. So yeah, he tries to scurry to the back, and this thing just puts a boot in his chest and kicks him back into the wall and keeps kicking, and then it picks him up by the neck, and you just smell the burning flesh. Yeah. And Gordon is screaming, and you need to roll a my brain's blanking. You need to roll another freak out check to see if you can break it.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a pair of 1s.
Ooh, you're worse off than you were before.
I'm crying now.
You probably started. You haven't pissed yourself until this point. You just pissed yourself, and your legs kind of give out, and you just kind of fall to the floor as you watch this man basically get beaten into a bloody pulp. It said it's not bloody because every time he gets hit, you hear the singe of the blood against this thing's skin, or you think it's skin, and you see these bright white flashes of energy every time it hits him. And that chanting that you were hearing on that monitor just keeps getting louder and louder. And then finally, Gordon's body just slumps to the floor, and you are looking at his body, and then you see that boot turns towards you. And give me another freak out check. Because I'll say that one, since you rolled 1s, that was one of your survival points.
I just got 2, 3, 4, 5, so nothing.
Yeah, you can't get away, and you are muttering to yourself as you hear your tape cassette player in your pocket come on, and you hear yourself asking questions. Is there anyone here? There's always someone here. What do you want? We want your blood. We need your soul. And then whatever other questions that Rodney asked that I wasn't paying attention to, but you hear the answers to what you were asking as this thing just basically crushes your skull.
Are you angry?
Yes, and that's when you die. Man, y'all are rolling terrible for this right now. So those are 2 more dead, and downstairs we have people rushing. That kill scene is over. What are you doing in the basement? Because you just reached, one of you has reached the bottom of the stairs, and that would be the hitchhiker and his body companion.
Going straight for the fuse box.
Aren't you going straight for the fuse box?
Yep.
All right, you get to the fuse box. You get into it.
I'm going to turn off the fuse box, cut the power to the hotel.
What are you doing, Hazy?
No cameras. It's not going to be around. It can't get out.
All right. I will say you go for the fuse box, and as you begin to fiddle with that, I'm imagining that the good magician is making his way down.
Just
also,
remember, there's a camera in the basement.
Oh, you're mistaken about how this thing works. Because it doesn't need the camera, actually. I've just been using the camera.
Okay.
Because what you do is you reach for that fuse box and a fucking hand pops out of it.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can get around it and turn it off.
Oh God, no! We're backing away. The hand came out of it. No.
You will oppose each other for control.
We are turning it off.
Over spirit.
Two sevens.
We got a pair of twos.
Yeah, the sevens beat you. So yeah, he manages to reach for it. But to get to it, I mean, that's just to be in control for it. You gotta. This thing is coming out of that spirit. That's the box. You gotta pose that. So that's a brawn check. You can't feel the burning, but you would smell it. If you could smell.
All right, that's brawn.
Yeah. But you're using her brawn, so she's got to tell you what it is.
What's your brawn?
Hold on. Let me look. It's poor.
All right.
She's a lover, not a fighter.
2 threes.
You got 2 threes.
2 threes is
All right.
0 and 8.
I will say you managed to push your hand towards that circuit box, and what are you doing to it?
Yanking it, turning it off.
All right, so you're gonna try to yank it.
Yep.
All right, well you passed that one, so that's a survival check. I don't know how I feel about giving you survival checks. Is this? You got to roll another brawn to pull it.
Okay. Roll the 1.
Yeah, he just throws you across the room. You feel the energy push you across the room. So I'll call that a fail. And what is Mr. Magician doing? Because it is his turn.
All right, the magician has arrived. Did I see him trying to reach the lever and pull it? The circuit breaker?
I will say no, you didn't. You just see the thing coming out of it.
All right, I will then grab Miss Mills and try and pull her upstairs. Come on, let's hurry! Gotta get out of here.
You touch her, and I need you to give me a spirit check just to see if you can hold on to her.
Ooh, spirit.
This is the only thing I can think of to have you roll for this.
Normal is D8. There you go. Let's see. And someone else is in trouble, so I get an extra die.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But does it matter?
That's a good question.
The silence says no.
Let's see. That would be double sixes.
All right, so you got double sixes. Yeah, you managed to hold on to her, but it fucking hurts because there's electricity coursing through her body. Now, it's up to you if you want to keep holding on to her because it's not like this is minor shock. This is like you're getting fucking tasered.
Yeah.
I knew we had a spark.
God damn. That's terrible, Molly. She's been saving these up. She's just ready. She just had like the sheet of all the possibilities she could possibly come up with for electricity.
She's on a bus for 4 hours.
All right.
And somebody can also jump in control of Blaine because Blaine went downstairs. So Rodney or Nick can pick up Blaine.
Ah! Hey! Come back here, you're my investment.
Blaine! We gotta save her. It's all electrified right now, but we gotta save her.
She's a fucking corpse.
What do you mean?
Now, you and me You and me gotta walk out of here. Vegas, baby, Atlantic City, the whole 9 yards. The world is our oyster. Lights a big cigar.
That's what you said last time, and then I almost ended up in jail because of you.
All right, well, while these two are having their minor argument, and our dear friend is starting to remove himself from the circuit breaker, you two are feeling drawn to a wall in this room.
Oh.
It's further towards the back.
Oh,
Now,
Does it
who is in control right now?
it's Steve.
All right, Steve, I need you to roll a spirit check. This is her spirit, not yours. Actually, no, I'll say it's your spirit because it's your brain.
Okay.
Mind.
Same thing. Look, I'm tired, all right? This ran far later than I thought it would because I let you people come back.
Nothing.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, so yeah, you're while they're arguing, you just because he ain't gonna give you too much resistance just because of how bad this is hurting him to hold on to you. You just pull away, you start walking towards the back.
Okay.
And I will say that this draw, especially since he got nothing, and that you two just basically got attacked, you can't take control right now, Molly. All right, so Mr. Man is about out of the wall. Like he's pulling his leg through right now. This is very awkward to see in a very disturbing way.
So what do you say, kid? Let's blow this place and screw all these other people. That Lovecraft kid and that freak doctor and whatever the fuck that whore is. Just blow this place in Atlantic City.
All right. Well, the thing is coming out of the circuit. Let's at least try to turn that off first.
Yeah, and I will say that has been a turn in the amount of time it took you two to say that. And he is coming towards you, Blaine, because you're closer.
Would you hold that
not
thought?
Blaine.
I'm trying to talk to my client here.
Not Blaine, I can't remember what the fuck your magician's name is.
Blaine, and Damien Knight.
Yeah, Damien's the one that's coming towards you because you're still on the stairs, Blaine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Hey, get away from my property.
Your property. It ignores you.
Turn to Columbo. Turn to Peter Falk. I love it.
Gotta feed the fucking wall. Gotta fucking thing needs to shut up. That's what you're hearing. And it's again staticky and distorted. So it's all ranges of voices coming out of this thing.
All right, with that, I guess I'm going to try and make a run for it.
You're gonna run. All right, that's a finesse check.
Let's see.
You're gonna run towards the stairs. You're gonna run towards Miss Naked Ma'am.
Yeah. There is still got to try and save her. Still got to try and save her.
Now
All
you
right,
do think this is an actress. You don't think this is a dead person.
Nope.
Damien!
She's just really good at what she does. I mean,
Yep.
man, that ventriloquism is amazing.
Indeed is. And I roll diddly.
Yeah, you roll diddly, so yeah, you go to run and you trip over a pipe or something.
Oh, darn it.
Wump.
What does Blaine do?
Get
You
up,
gonna
you
try to save the
fucking
money?
bum.
You gonna try to save the money, or you gonna try to help him, or you try to run?
Screw you guys. I'm good. Stomp up the stairs.
All right, you scurry up the stairs. I will actually let you, since you were just on the stairs, I'll say that's enough to get you out of the kill scene.
That's good.
Oh, is it? Is it?
For now it is. For now it is.
All right, so that is a fail. You've got a couple more opportunities to do something, Blaine. And Steve, you're still walking towards the wall. You're going to allow this, or you want to resist it?
I'm going to resist it. 2 6s. 3 6s.
All right, you managed to pull yourself out of it.
How far away is the circuit breaker?
I'd say you're probably like about 20 feet away from it, because probably more like 30, because you got knocked a ways away.
All right. And what
Basically blew you back.
and what kind of pull was this wall thing?
It feels right. It feels like you're supposed to go to it.
Well, I don't like that.
You wouldn't particularly feel like you're supposed to go to it.
I, in particular, feel like I am supposed to go to it.
You haven't asked Molly how. I mean, you haven't asked Kelly how she feels.
How do you feel, Kelly?
Oh, just electric.
Boogie Yoogie.
We have to save Damien and get out of here.
Kelly, you roll me a spirit check.
All right. I got 2 8s.
That's
Which is
real.
toppers.
Yeah, that's toppers for you. So yeah, you are completely enthralled with this wall. You need to go to that wall. So roll
We're
me
going
a
to the
spirit
wall.
check.
Heck yeah.
Roll me opposed spirit checks to see which one of you is in control. And I would say you get a bonus die for that.
I fail. I don't have anything.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
get
feel
anything.
her just take over, and she's moving faster than you were towards the wall. Because I mean, you felt the pull, but like she's just gone. Like just this is that wall is where you need to go to. You have to get the answer to everything is at that fucking wall.
Right.
It's the wall.
So Damien, you see her disappear into the darkness, and you have this large hulking monster over you.
Okay. Well, I am going to try and take a ball in my pocket and knock the circuit breaker off by throwing the ball.
You're gonna try to throw a ball. I'm gonna give it to you at penalty. That would be Braun, because he's standing between you and the wall and the circuit breaker.
Oh God. Well, here's hoping. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 points to re-roll a die.
Mm-hmm. Wait, have you done that already?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because like you only get one chance with those things.
I was the one who did that.
I'm just making sure. I remember somebody did it. It's a lot to keep up with, all right?
Well, that did nothing. That didn't work.
All right, that's 2 fails. All right, and you feel this meaty hand just slam you, and you start skidding across the floor towards your lady love that's walking towards that back wall. So you're skidded. You're way out of safety now. Like you're between him and her. You're closer to her, but you're further away from getting the fuck out of this basement. Now, I will give you this, Wes, if you want to. When you kind of gather your senses, you can get a look around. It's dark, but like there are emergency red lights down here.
Yep.
And roll me brains.
Ooh, brains. Ooh, let's see. Can I invoke my talent? I read about this before. To get an extra die on that.
No.
Nope. All right then. All right.
Seeing as how you explained how you came back, you've never been down here.
All right then. Good point.
I almost allowed that. You almost slipped that one past me. It's like, no, wait, no. You can't have that one. That wasn't you.
Good point. Double 5s.
All right, you got double 5s. You see on the walls, you see a fire extinguisher, you see the fire alarm and all that good stuff. Like that's what's on the walls. And you see pipes and stuff. So it looks like it has a water system.
Ooh. Okay. In that case, is there like a pipe with like one of those things, you know, the heat sink?
Did you get toppers?
No, I got 5s.
Then no, you didn't see anything. It's what you saw in a small amount of time. It looks like there's some sort of fire alarm system in here. You don't even know if it's working, but it's there.
All right. Then I'm just gonna grab the fire alarm, pull it, and see what happens.
Yeah, you can't do that yet.
Okay.
That was your turn.
Okay.
And Big Mick electrocution is headed towards you again. And All right, so Molly, you were completely enthralled with this wall because you rolled the failure you had.
Yeah.
So, it's up to you if you want to resist or let it happen. Because honestly, this feels good.
I mean, I'm game for doing whatever feels good.
So she's going. Steve, are you opposing this?
No.
You're just gonna let it happen. All right, so you guys are about to the wall.
Is that the wall that has the fire extinguisher?
Nope. This is in the darkness. In fact, Steve didn't even see this when he came down here. I think that it like you think, Steve, that it may have been something that maybe no, wait, no, the guy definitely didn't say anything about this wall. In fact, he only took you so far in this basement. He didn't take you everywhere. He just showed you the generator. He showed you the circuit breaker just in case the power went out. He didn't tell you if anything else was hooked up. He didn't tell you if any phone lines were hooked up. He didn't really tell you much anything except like the rooms that were interesting. So yeah, you have no idea what this is. And if he mentioned it, fuck you, Raha. You don't know. That was some good weed. That is the thought you're having. Damn, I wish I had some of that right now.
I do, but it's upstairs. I'm me.
I will tell you what, that feeling that you first got when you failed, while not as intense as the feeling she's feeling, it feels like that sort of satisfaction. As I said, it wasn't a bad feeling, what you're feeling from this wall. All right, so Wesley, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull that fire alarm.
Yeah, pull a fire alarm.
Yes.
All right, roll me finesse to get to it.
All right, finesse. So it's
You're on the floor.
Yep. Okay, that would be 2 4s.
Once you got your 2 4s, you get almost to it. And that is a success on that. And he is almost on top of you again. All right. You two still not fighting it?
No.
All right,
I mean,
so
it
you
just
go.
depends on like how bad you want that weed.
No, I mean it makes him feel like that's there too. Like it's not.
No, I'm cool with that.
It's not that it's there. It's like those feelings that you guys were wanting to feel.
As a matter of fact,
It's coming from that wall.
on in my spirit, I have the quality can't say no.
I wish I had known that. I would have sped this up a lot faster because you get to the wall and it is a pitch black wall. Like you've never seen anything like this before. Like you've seen black. This is blacker than black. And it doesn't
It's Vanta
look like
Black.
Yeah, it's Fanta black now. It's void black. Like
That's none more black.
it is that weird material that they created a few years ago.
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black.
Vanta black. That's what it is. No, it's not like that. It's just this wall looks different than the rest of this.
It's Spinal Tap's album cover, man.
It's
And you
the
both willingly
ship from Restaurant at the End of the Universe.
Yes.
You both willingly reach out to this wall, and as you touch it, these black tendrils come out and wrap themselves around you, and you feel your life forces being drawn into the wall.
Yay.
And you feel like you're where you're supposed to be.
That's just what I needed.
In fact, she said that just as she went in. That is the last thing you heard from them, Wes. Do you want to look and see where she is, or are you just gonna keep dealing with what's in front of you?
No, I gotta deal with this problem. I gotta
All right.
gotta save Kelly.
All right. Well, Kelly went around a corner from you. You can't see. Like you heard Kelly say something.
Yep.
You don't see Kelly anymore.
Man, I'm gonna be responsible for your death twice.
No, I think he's responsible for his own death at this point. He willingly followed you this time. He still got a chance to get out. He's at 2 survival points, so he's good right now. It all depends on how this goes.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna yank that. You're gonna yank the fire thing.
Yep.
You yank it, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So give me a finesse to get out of his way because he's taking a swing.
There we go. That is a nothing.
All right, you got nothing. You get slammed and you go across the room again. More towards the back, like your back hits the wall on the other side of the hall. He just slams you straight across away from the alarm. So you got another chance at this.
Okay.
Now, I will give you a brains roll if you want help to figure out something to do.
Ooh, I will definitely take brains. Oh,
All right, so roll that. I'll give it to you free. Give you a chance. Give you a fighting chance.
Yep.
So you made it?
6s.
Okay, so what is your brains? How high is that on your brains?
That's a D6.
All right, so you got toppers.
Yeah.
So yeah, you immediately realize, okay, fucking alarm. Like you look at the alarm's wires have been ripped out. Like they're not connected yet. That doesn't mean the system's not working. It's usually tripped by the heat breaking the water. The heat breaking the seal on the sprinklers.
Oh, excellent. Then I will light a match and hold it up to the sprinklers.
Roll me a finesse to not get hit doing that.
That's a 1.
So you got nothing? And you
And a
roll a
1.
1. Yeah, you go, you flick the match, it's up there, it almost close enough to the sprinkler, and you feel that electric hand grab you around the neck and slam you back into the wall, knocking the wind out of you. And it hurts, but it's not going through you just yet, which is surprising because like this thing should probably hurt a lot more than it's hurting right now. And you're disoriented because you just hit the back of your head on the wall too. So he doesn't keep hitting you though. He just takes you by the neck and you still hear him talking to himself. Fucking wall needs fucking blood. Guess got to keep the fucking wall fed. And he's taking you to the back where you saw Miss Kelly go. And slowly you do start feeling the electricity flow through you. But it's not terrible. And what he does is he takes your body and he just forces you into that black spot on the wall. And you can feel the cold. You're not sure if it's liquid. It's just cold. It's just cold and it's just taking over your body. It's overtaking you. It's suffocating you. You can feel it. And you can feel his electricity starting to pump into your chest. And then you hear voices. You hear the people you came here with.
Oh no.
And then over their voices, because some of them are screaming and others are like, this ain't so bad. And then you just hear another one, fucking Jack Daniels. Yeah, this is a fucking motherload. And another one, man, this weed is so good. And then they all
I've
go
had
from
better.
They all go from that ecstasy to screams of just torment and pain. And you start hearing these other voices chanting in your head that you can't make out what they're saying. You've never even heard tongues make these sounds before. Not any movie, not any set, not any language book or anything. You don't know what it's saying. And it's darkness again. But you keep hearing this, and that's what you'll forever hear is that screaming and that chanting.
No.
So our friend that is left upstairs, Mr. Blame. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Or would you like to let Wesley finish up his last breaths?
I think you finish up his last breath.
As Blaine, because Blaine also did not figure out what was happening.
Yeah, you can be Blaine. Go for it.
All right. Well,
what are you doing, Blaine? Because everything's locked up.
Oh, damn. Okay, there's only one thing we're Blaine left to do. Take out lighter, light it, drop on the carpet, and then we're taking the quick way out. We're taking it all. Taking all the good stuff. We're going out in style.
No, you're going out in style.
Yes.
Well, Blaine, You drop that lighter on the floor and it starts to smoke, and you hear that sparking sound again.
Oh, crud.
And you see that body starting to come out again, and you're just like, okay, I'm gonna fucking do this, man. I'm gonna go down the way I want to go down. And you start trying to stand on that carpet, and the fire alarm finally goes off, and the sprinklers start going, and the sizzling stops as you see that sparking hand fizzle, spark, fizzle, and fade out. It's like,
What?
that was it. That's all it took. That's what you're thinking, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, I won! I won!" And you hear knocking on the door behind you.
Oh, crap. It's daylight, isn't it?
Not yet. It's dusky. I mean, it's almost dawn, but it hadn't quite come up yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing in there?
You might want to lock the door.
All right, what's wrong? It's not quite time. What's happening?
Yeah, we've had some technical difficulties. You're gonna want to talk to your insurance agent about this.
Oh, wait, what? And then you hear the sound of the chain rattling, and you turn around to make sure that the thing is really gone, because you're not sure, because it's just, the fire alarm's still going, but the water's starting to get a little weaker. So you think maybe the sprinklers are starting to run out of water. You don't know how well it was hooked up.
Yep.
And you're looking around because you don't know if anybody else is coming either. You're not hearing any sounds. And then you feel a solid thud in the back of your head. And you're not out completely. You're woozy as fuck. And the guy is holding the wrench over you. It's like, man, I told you guys to not damage my shit, I'm still trying to renovate this place. It's really fucking hard to keep that wall fed with no guests, and man, John Boy is just I tell him he needs to be more effective at this. He doesn't listen. My uncle never really listened. He didn't listen when they fed him to the fucking wall, and he's starting to drag you down the stairs.
Help me! Hurry up! Ah. Okay, do I get a punch on this guy?
Yeah, I'll say you get a brawl check at disadvantage because you are woozy.
All right, can I invoke my sucker punch to get rid of the disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sucker punch. Hey, you know what? I rolled a 1.
So you try to punch him, and he just looks at you. He's motherfucking always got a fucking fight, and he kicks you in the head, and you're out.
Oh.
Now, this could have been good for business. I mean, you guys, you know what? Actually, this still might be good for business as he's dragging you down the stairs. And there is no water in the basement. And you still feel yourself being dragged. You just can't quite come up around. And you hear that sizzling sound again, and you hear him arguing with this big thing in this voice that you can't quite make out. You're fucking supposed to be done before sunrise. It's bad enough you left the one upstairs alive. It's like, I gotta deal with her now too. I don't fucking go crying to me because you didn't take care of things. Look, just put him in the fucking wall already. And that's pretty much it for you before you start hearing the screaming too.
Hey, Lily.
Yeah.
How many genre points do I have?
You have a lot.
Upstairs, Gordon spits out a big glob of blood.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Looks up at the door and bolts for the fucking car.
Give me one good finesse check and I'll allow it.
Am I sober now?
I'd say that you're woozy from getting the shit beat out of you, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm not gonna give you a penalty down on that because this is survival. Right. Like you're on survival instincts now.
All right, finesse. 2 3s.
Yeah, you managed to scurry yourself out the door without anybody hearing you. And you get to the car and you are actually roll me spirit to see if you're lucky enough to have the keys. Actually, you have dumb luck. You could spend that to have the keys.
Yeah, I'll spend dumb luck to have the keys.
I'll say that I'll allow that to just say you have the keys rather than give you that 1 die back.
Or the keys are in what's his name's hipster's car.
Yeah, sure. Their keys are already in there, and you just you hop in and you're gone. And of course, they didn't hear you because they were in the basement.
Flip off the fucking house before I leave.
And as you're leaving, the radio kicks on. And you hear that freaky ass static that you heard on that TV, and then it clears up. It clears up.
Okay.
As the sun comes up, the static goes away.
And Gordon just reaches over and click. Drive.
Now I'll allow you to have your epilogue since you help Gordon get out of that.
Gordon goes on to become a horror writer. Gordon gives up comedy and ghosts and all this other shit. Gets himself a sizable antipsychotic habit and writes horror stories for the rest of his days.
I'll also add that one day Gordon's on YouTube because he needs to unwind, and he just happens across this link that happens to look like his old show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I know that guy, and it looks like it's all the video that you guys shot.
Oh,
And
nice.
a whole bunch of threads about how people don't believe that shit was real. And there's a couple of threads about, yeah, man, I don't believe it's real either, but I know the address.
Lovecraft logs in as Heezy Peasy 1964. Don't do it.
And of course, that enrages a flame war on YouTube as usual. And you don't take the time to see if there are any missing people in newspapers anymore.
Nope. I don't bother
Especially
with
after
it.
what happened to your partners.
Straight. I can't even smell pot without thinking about Hazy.
But you did hear that hotel was having a grand opening.
Okay, in that case, Gordon picks up his phone, dials his new agent. What's the name of the hotel?
Oh shit! I don't even think fuck. What the fuck did I name it? It's in my notes. I haven't had to say it since I told you beginning.
Hightower
the Hightower Arms. That is the name of it.
Yeah.
Frank? Yeah, do me a favor, pal. Book me a weekend at the Hightower Arms.
I smell a sequel.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, just me. Just me.
And that's how you guys end up.
No, not quite.
Are you still going?
One last thing. He goes out to his garage with his suitcase, throws a suitcase in, a couple gas cans from his lawnmower,
Burn this motherfucker down.
and a road flare, and he drives off back toward the Hightower Arms.
Where he was never seen again.
And he was never seen again.
But yeah, that is the last podcast. You guys actually didn't go anywhere close to figuring out how to fuck to deal with him. You just kept dying. There was a way to beat him. Wes found it at the end, but there was more to it.
Okay, well, it's late, and thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Always keep 10 or 30 luck points, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.